You guys say the N-word.
You sent it to me.
Yeah, we say the
Yes,
N-word.
we have said the N-word.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yeah.
Once.
Like hard
No,
ER?
we've said it way more than once, you fucking
Once.
idiot.
Hard ER?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then don't put my name in the title.
Welcome to the Isekast. We have 4 Cokes, so this might be a long one.
And I'm gonna be your sensei.
I'm going to be your sensei.
Fuck off.
Well, you don't like Cobra Kai?
No.
Then why aren't you making fun of it with us?
What's Cobra Kai?
All right, see? Yep, fucking poser.
Tell me.
We're not talking about Cobra Kai. We're here to talk about.
I don't even know the title.
Hold on, let me.
I literally don't even know
Let
the
me try.
title of the manga we
Gal
read.
Tensei Isekai Waretai. That's my guess.
Nope. Gal Tensei Isekai Sekaitsu Maji Darui.
That was off.
See, you forgot the word sekai
Yeah.
when it's separate from
And
isekai.
every word after Sekai.
Right, but I'm just saying sekai is in like every other isekai. in the
Today
title.
we have another guest that isn't Nolan in a wig, or
Maybe.
And that's not even
Or
a joke.
Woodman.
He actually
I mean,
isn't this
like,
time.
I could be Nolan in a wig.
You're not.
You know, like, as far as, like, body structure goes, I'm probably the closest out of all of our friends.
I mean,
Zach used to be.
Yeah, Zach, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
But
Zach
now
used
Zach
to
is
be
the hot
a
friend,
plump
so-
motherfucker.
Now Zach's
so-
the hot friend, and he's all skinny. And he's
Is Zach the hot friend?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's actually considered the hot friend now.
Okay.
It's kind
He's
of
an
sad.
attractive boy.
I always
My
thought,
brother.
He's a handsome boy.
I always thought, like, Skylar was kind of the hot friend.
No.
No?
Right.
I know.
So anyways, as we got way into personal friends.
I'm just insulted.
We're just trying to convince you
I'm
guys that
just
we have
insulted
friends.
that I wasn't even in the running.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, okay, but see,
Yeah,
we
Because
can't
you're
have
not the
Logan.
ones that girls are
Well,
just like telling
well, no,
us
no, no.
or like, wow, your friend blah 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 is really
Well, no,
attractive.
even
But
at the
Zach,
same-
it's
we
like every
also-
fucking girl.
Even at the same time, you don't talk about that type of stuff with the people in the room. See, that's not. That's
I
True.
do.
You're not allowed to
Yeah.
compliment
Do you
others.
think
Alright.
we'd be having this conversation if Zach or Skylar were here?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, really? Well,
No.
that's
I don't
just me,
have
guess.
social barriers.
Okay.
Okay. What about Gal Tensei? Tell me.
I'm just gonna say one thing.
They look like
to be,
Play-Doh.
It used to be the point in high school where people were like, "Man, those girls are looking over here," but it can't be Logan because he's definitely gay.
Yeah. Because he's definitely, yeah.
People
My mom says
almost-
that about me
people still say that about me.
Yeah, but that's because you like girls, fag.
Oh, I love
Fucking
vaginas,
lesbian.
and that's gay as shit.
All right. So the author / artist of this Gal Tensei, we'll call it, is Masahito Sasaki.
Masahito Sakurai.
Sure, why not?
Hentai.
No serialization whatsoever. The only
It's just a webcomic, actually.
the only bit
Yeah.
of work I've seen from this person after googling their name was a bit of coloring work or shading work, something or the other, on Orimu 2.
He literally just shaded.
I'm just gonna say, like, if you're gonna open up with something, maybe let it not be
Guys,
actual garbage.
hold up.
You know, like if you're gonna
What, is
go
there
from
hen-
shading to being an
Hey!
artist.
You're new here. This is a bit.
Okay. So
Is it hentai?
I've
Okay,
been,
yeah.
I've been
Time for our
I
famous
searched
segment.
Up
Is it hentai?
Masahito Sasaki hentai, right? Like I normally do.
Mm.
And I was brought to a /A thread
Oh, shit.
on
Whoa.
4chan. So this
That's a good sign.
seems like it might get extreme, but I can't get into the website that's linking to said /A thread. And it's
Why
being
would you
really-
have to go through another website to get into...
I don't know, but
Layers upon layers.
it
But
went
it's
to
just
another
A.
website.
The
To
mystery.
the Viki forums, but I needed to be logged in to see the thread, and then it just went to a bunch of ad things. But I can see in like the thing under the link that okay, bump the mic stand. Something about centaurs and horses
That's not good.
talking about hentai.
That's not good.
No, that's good.
Bestiality, my fave.
But none of this.
It's not bestiality if
They're,
half of them
yeah,
is
they're
beast.
only half.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Then it's just
So
sex.
it's beastie half.
But
Wow,
I
you
can
tried
only
harder for
I
that
can
one.
only
Yeah, I
find
did.
other than this thread mentioning his name and a horse related hentai
Okay, but it linked to A, so our answer is yes.
and a link to.
So we
A.
have
Because
expertise.
nobody
in this.
talks about anime on anime boards.
No one.
It's
I
all
would imagine not. Yeah,
No.
it's just really plain Jane and boring.
It's A is just for anime weebs to go to look at to get a boner before they watch
But-
full hentai.
No,
And
that's /E.
But
No.
anime
No.
titties.
What about him? We're used to him at this point.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
really? This is. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
This is like super
Old man.
desensitized.
I know.
Get,
Yeah,
get
of
used to
course.
this atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like we were.
Hentai is not my forte, honestly.
I understand.
No.
I
And
understand
if
you're having
anybody out there
trouble breathing up
watches
here.
hentai,
Yeah.
it's a sin.
It's hard to breathe
Yeah,
towards
right.
the mountaintop.
I know.
Yeah, the
When-
air is really
when-
thin.
Yeah, the pressure is really difficult around all of these high power level gods that we
Right,
are.
right. I'm also
but-
being suffocated under the sea of Sentai porn. But,
Right.
Yeah.
At one point, you might just start floating. Just don't be weird.
Don't
about it.
worry.
Okay, all right.
Just stop
Upside
doing
down
it.
That's just your
Just
Merkaba
Stop
activating.
floating,
My
and you'll
Merkaba.
be fine.
All right.
Shout out to Charles Barkley Tolpa. He's really cool.
So, who wants to start?
Okay.
I guess we'll start with
Start with somebody that read it.
generalize it.
Okay. Gyaru Tensei Isekai is an isekai about 3 gyarus that are transported via
Wannabe.
truck.
What's a
wannabe
gyaru?
gyaru.
Isekai
They are
world.
wannabe gyarus.
Wait.
The wannabe gyarus.
So for me,
Not even
Yeah.
enough.
for all of you guys that are listening, I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
What?
What's a gyaru?
Okay, so a
Gyaru
gyaru.
or gal.
All right.
All right, I know.
So-
Are those the same thing? Because you explained
Yes.
a gal already.
Yes.
Yes.
I explained
Oh, okay. You
gal
should explain
earlier.
it anyways.
But
I
for a
imagine.
further, even deeper dive,
And
gyaru is a style originally inspired by blackface in minstrel shows.
yes.
Okay. And what it is when Japanese women will darken their skin and brighten their lips because they think it looks nice. Now,
It also
this
looks like white people.
being brought into a culture of sort of Americanization in which they act like what they believe American people act like.
American hoes.
American hoes,
Yeah.
specifically.
Shout out to American House.
And so
Thanks.
the anime sphere has taken gyarus as essentially super sluts,
Mm-hmm.
and but also it can also be used to refer to just trendy girls.
Okay.
But generally, the description is blonde, dark skin, light lipstick,
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of makeup.
lots of makeup,
Slutty clothes.
loose clothes,
Right.
accessories,
Showing bra straps.
showing bra straps,
constantly.
So-
nails,
Really? Wow, that's-
like
It's
really
a
long
weird,
nails.
Chris. It's a weird fusion between the bimbos of American culture and the kabuki theater of the Japanese
Right.
culture.
It's
It
just
actually
Japanese
is.
people just pretending to be bimbos. If you want to read/watch a really bad thing about gals, Hajime no Gal.
Hajime no
Terrible.
no.
If you want to read/watch a good thing,
Oshiete Galko-chan.
Oshiete Galko-chan. It's good. I recommend.
I hate that
It's
I've
also
heard of
pretty
both.
short.
I hate
Alright.
that I've heard of both.
Well,
Oh,
one of them's actually
Galko-chan's
good.
pretty good.
Oshiete
I don't
Galko-chan.
like it.
You don't like it?
I'm not a
completely
fan of gals.
No,
It's
the
a
whole-
deconstruction of the
deconstruction.
gal stereotype.
I just don't care. I just don't care.
Now, all right, but
I'm
I
not
know
a fan of-
David's waifu is from that show, so he's
Fuck
mad
off.
at you forever.
Fuck
now.
off.
all right, but wait. So when you say deconstructing, you say like empathizing with
No, like a deconstruction is essentially subverting your expectations on the subject.
Madoka Magica is a deconstruction.
No, it isn't.
It's not
Fuck
a
off.
deconstruction. If you think Madoka is a deconstruction, you're an idiot.
Madoka is just an actual magical girl show, and people don't know what magical girl shows are like, and so they think it's a deconstruction.
Fuck you. Ojo is perfect.
I don't
She's
disagree.
fucking perfect.
the sinister grin you get. Like, you're just baiting a whole conversation.
All right.
Yeah,
You monster.
I'm not normally the baited, but
So these gyarus, the 3 of them are transported via truck into generic fantasy isekai
aren't they like
world.
14?
Probably.
All they eat is pancakes, by the way. That's the only part
yeah,
I like.
there's one girl
Wait,
that's
they're
obsessed with
14?
pancakes.
I assume
Probably.
so.
Oh, that is so. That's so.
The age of
makes
consent is
me
13 in Japan, so if they're over
Most
13,
areas.
just pretend they're 18.
Most
Right,
areas
right.
in Japan.
That just so flipped my world upside down. That made me feel so not right about reading what I read.
Why?
Huh? Just the you fucking whorish virgin. Like what, dude? They're 13
yeah.
or 14 or something.
No,
shit.
you just gotta pretend they're 18. Just shut up.
Brace for impact.
So they
I wonder if the FBI comes all the way over there.
all the way
Yeah.
all the way over there across the table.
Yeah.
They don't. I can tell you firsthand. But
Yeah, they're lazy. But okay, so these gyarus, they go to Isekai World and they all have their smartphones.
Of
So
course.
we come back to In Another World with my smartphone.
in
Yep.
another Deus
In
Ex.
another Deus Ex
with my smartphone.
Right. So they all have their smartphones and the phones are connected to the internet, but none of the apps work except Twitter.
And Wi-Fi. Their
No,
Wi-Fi hotspot works.
Yeah, their Wi-Fi hotspot works, but the
Yeah.
actual browser app doesn't work.
Well, no. Like the basic.
The apps
The
won't
basic
open.
apps on their phone worked. Like their camera
Right.
worked and shit.
The camera and the calculator. But
Yeah.
All their contacts were deleted, though it is discovered later
All
that the
their
big
contacts
boobed
don't
one
exist.
got contacts again through Twitter because she kept taking a bunch of lewd photos.
Right. So, yeah, they show later. She kept basically taking photos of her tits, and then
So is that like basically
Don't
just
lose
regaining your
dragon
followers?
lowly.
Yeah,
she got 105 followers.
Wow,
She's
she
like-
should start a Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patreon for tits.
Subscribe.
There you go.
I remember there's in the most recent chapter she like asks her advice on Twitter, and then her immediate response is, "Wow, okay, so what color are your panties today?" And then she just responds with, "I haven't changed them since I got here." And it's like, they're like, "Why are you telling people that?"
Because Japanese people would probably find that hot.
Yeah, that's why they're saying she shouldn't tell them that.
Right.
All right. So continue with the plot line. They have their cell
So
phones.
they have their cell phones.
They can't just like let a
They end up-
14-year-old be hot.
Can't do
You
it.
know? Like fuck, it's like medieval times. Like give them a break.
I don't know.
So
Are
they
you uncomfortable yet?
No, I mean no. Like, I mean, it's obviously an anime, so I'm not uncomfortable with it. But just
It's a
imagine
manga.
real. Or I'm sorry. Yeah,
a
that's what I-
webcomic.
we'll get you
It's
to the
a
point.
I meant to say manga. Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
even have serialization.
Right,
Don't worry.
so-
We'll get you to the point that Digibro brought dick.
Yeah.
Oh, have you didn't ever introduced yourself, did you?
No, I didn't.
Please do.
Oh yeah.
Please do.
Yeah. So my name's Chris. I'm also. Should I mention?
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah,
else?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
say
so,
everything.
We've mentioned
so-
you before on here.
Oh really? Okay.
Shoe size?
Yeah, my shoe size. Yeah, I wear size 11 and a half. No.
Okay, what about your
Um,
ring size? And then your wrist circumference of your wrist.
Heather-
That's actually really complicated.
What's your SAT
I think I
scores?
could guess the ring size. Don't remember the SAT scores. Could tell you my.
What do your palms tell you about your future?
Do you have long
um,
lines like me?
What level is your Christ consciousness?
Oh, it's low as
like
fuck.
It's
really,
gotta be low.
really low.
It's low.
Yeah,
He has sex.
I don't have
No,
enough
no.
crystals in my
You
house.
do. You have a bunch of crystals right over there.
No, that is not enough. See,
You're right.
Listen,
Look at that.
I have
Fucking
crystal
full of
slates.
it.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
full of
full
crystals.
of it right there.
That's just a box of crystals.
Uh-huh.
All right, you're right. You're right.
We're pointing
Although
to a
you have a
keyboard-
lot of sex,
We're
so you
pointing
kinda
to a
just throw it out
computer,
the
by the
window.
way.
Wait, does spirit science not
Oh,
allow
I
you to
said
have
it.
sex?
Not physically.
Not physically, no.
No, you have to
that,
have-
that severely
Mind
decreases
you,
your...
it's not that they don't allow you. It's that you shouldn't to save your sexual energy. But if you have sex properly, you can onk your sexual energy.
Okay,
and
but
make
that's
yourself live
properly, and
forever.
that's
right.
on the
so
banks of the river
foreplay with
Styx.
quartz
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
Yes.
Rose
Yeah,
quartz.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Rose
you,
quartz,
you
yes.
didn't introduce yourself still.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'll start
fucker.
using quartz as my butt plug.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, my name's Chris. I'm also a Twitch streamer. You can look me up at twitch.tv/SQWURRELLY.
Thank you
You
for not
want to.
saying your username.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to. Yeah, yeah.
I really don't like it.
He's a lot
Me
more high.
neither.
He's a lot more high profile than us because he actually makes
Oh
a
yeah,
living
a
off
lot
of
more.
his stream.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
So
like kind of a
instead of
living.
having like an honored guest, it's more that we are honored hosts dragging somebody down.
Yep, we're
Yeah.
really
Into
just
the
taking
depths
you
with
into
us.
the bowels of
We're
hell
doing
right
this.
now.
We're doing this in his stream room too.
Yeah, in his room.
It's as
Yeah.
mooch level as we can get.
Yeah, at my house. It's
on
pretty
his
nice.
computer.
Right.
Well, all right, but like I'll say this, as far as like
So thank you for being our guest
yeah,
in
as
your
far as
house,
like
in
effort
your
goes,
stream room,
though,
on
I
your
feel
computer.
like your guys' amount of effort in comparison to mine is like way more. And I don't know if that's just because I'm bad at editing and stuff like that.
Editing takes a while.
Right, and that's the like main thing is like
So much
can't-
so that you
all I have to
would
do-
never do it when we told you to on YouTube.
Shout
We
out
got
to
another
future
guy
me
to do
editing
it.
this. 'cause
right,
I'm
exactly.
Gonna hate
Yeah,
myself.
like I'm so bad at editing that I had to meet someone who will edit for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like and that's like a sad level. you
Well,
know?
I mean, yeah, you called me in earlier to help you with Audacity.
Yeah,
because your
I-
audio was
I
too
literally-
quiet. You could have
yeah.
just turned the gain up on
No.
the sound wave.
yeah, and so like I didn't even know where the gain was on there, and I was like, I know where the gain is on my microphone, but like,
But
why is
where
it so
here?
fucking quiet, David?
It's tough because you just can't get those levels of dame. Or-
Dame,
dame.
Dame dana, dame
Dame yo,
dame nano yo. Sugide.
We did karaoke.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
karaoke, and it's like
Sugide.
you can stop, but it's still in our blood.
Okay, all right,
It's a new power of ours.
all right.
Continue with the plot line, sir.
Okay, so they go
Or lack
into
thereof.
They go into a place because they're like, well, I might as well get pancakes. Like, fuck it.
Isn't this the Sugiyama district or whatever?
Yeah, isn't this some district and some fucking...
It's fucking medieval Europe-esque with cat people and
They
dragon
don't realize
people.
that they're not in modern-day Japan for at least an hour, and it pissed me the fuck off.
No, they don't
So-
realize they're in modern-day Japan for like fucking 2 chapters.
Okay, well, see, I didn't get that far.
They-
I
yeah.
got like
Black-haired girl,
17
black-haired girl. Just they walk out and she's
15
like,
pages
"Don't
in
you
the
guys
second
get it?
chapter.
We're in fantasy world." And they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I don't like that."
I don't,
I don't like that. Your pancakes are bad.
I know
So-
pancakes are.
So they go and they get some pancakes, and they're just it's shit bread that's really hard and stale because they're in a medieval space.
Right.
And then it's bullshit. It's a fucking pancake. How do you call it a fucking pancake?
You don't
And
take
then-
money here.
Yeah, you don't take money.
You don't even
here, what
take
the
real
fuck?
money.
And then the guy's like, if you don't have money, you gotta pay with your bodies.
It was like,
and they're
haha,
like-
yeah, that's a good
and
joke.
then-
You should just rub one out of him
Yeah,
with your
and the
big
girl's like,
tits. He's like,
"You're
yeah,
just
that's what I
fucking-
meant.
With your technique,
Yeah.
it'll probably be better with your mouth.
Yeah, fucking
That's literally a quote.
Yeah, I like how that's like they know each other's techniques. Are they 14? Is this confirmed later?
No, it's just likely. I literally just
It's
guessed 'cause
likely.
of the
Oh, well,
pancakes.
that's scary.
No, they're probably in high school or something.
Okay,
They are in high school.
I'm just saying.
Oh, they're in high school, so
don't-
they're probably 15.
Yeah,
I didn't,
15.
I didn't really know
They're
any
15,
girls
16.
that had techniques when they were 15, but maybe I just.
Well, I mean, you
met
also
the
didn't
wrong
grow up in a
girls.
place where the age of consent was 13.
I guess so. Yeah, you know, you grow up fast in
It's-
Hey,
Japan. Apparently,
there are high schooler prostitutes.
It's
Yeah,
not
man.
that black and white. How many times do I have to defend the
Nope,
sex
nope.
industry in Japan?
goes-
It's literally every episode. You guys don't.
Nope. 0 to baby prostitutes. That's how things work.
You know, if they're not a fetus, they're ready for the penis.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, like, imagine how lit it would be to be that one kid in school who couldn't get laid in like high school or something.
But you just pay for it.
You just pay for it.
Then you just pay your classmate
yeah,
for it.
you
Why
literally-
would that be lit? That would be so fucking pathetic.
All right, well, yeah, it'd be pathetic, but I mean, at least it's getting laid. All right,
Here's the thing.
you can't be upset about that.
You got to do it summer of your
As
senior year.
we've
That way
all
nobody
learned-
knows.
As
There you
we've all learned from the holy text that is known as Energy Kyoka.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Oh god.
Every time you're in a Japanese high school, there is a gyaru in the bathroom, ready to
Will-
be paid for sex
At all
for
times.
$10 because she needs to buy lunch.
She probably has a cigarette in her mouth.
Yeah. And she,
sitting on the
she
sink,
will
too.
be blackmailed by the student council president into working at a high-class brothel.
It's high class though.
Wow.
Why is the student council president?
Because the student council president also, her mom runs the high-class brothel.
Oh, it's just.
It's a family business.
It's a family business.
All right.
Wink.
That's pretty.
As we've all
depth.
learned from said holy texts.
Well,
We
When-
make a lot of references.
So okay, these Gyarus, they do some bullshit, and the guy's like, no, I don't mean prostitution. I mean go to the Adventurers Guild that is in every isekai. And they're like, this is bullshit.
What's a guild? Do you think it's construction work? I don't want to.
I don't want to do construction. I don't want to.
We have to work.
I have to work. Yeah.
I need to get a part-time job in the real world, and I don't have one in the isekai world.
Just trying to eat these pancakes.
So they go over to the Adventure Guild and they get evaluated and they have shit stats and they're the worst and everybody hates them.
Their
The real
stats.
Gyaru also
way.
just has like the worst of the worst stats.
Yeah, she has like 1s and 2s
Wait, which one?
exclusively.
The blonde
one.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to say that the blonde one, they didn't draw her limbs, specifically her thighs or her forearms, correctly once, and they literally looked
Oh.
like wiggly, like Gumby ass.
Which is why I
Let's-
have to mention
Let's talk
the
about
artwork.
Yeah, let's talk about the artwork for a second. It
I-
is
abysmal.
I legitimately
Atrocious.
think this is the worst we've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you guys were talking about the big titted girl with the one who
You
gets all
couldn't
the
tell.
falls. You couldn't tell. Yeah, I literally like until you guys were like, yeah, it's the girl with short hair. I was like, oh.
Oh, really? I
Because
could
the
tell.
only thing
You
I
had
could
to,
tell
like,
was literally just
pay
a
attention
line
to
in
it.
between her shirt,
Right.
and I just thought, I was like, okay, well.
Is it bad that I knew?
Here's the thing.
You're more accustomed to this.
Okay.
For those at home, if you're not looking at the manga currently,
Good job.
Good job. Every character is essentially a gigantic
yeah.
mushroom baby.
Like a marshmallow.
Okay, but they're marshmallow babies, but they're not fat.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
they look like they're made out of melted marshmallow.
I mean,
fluid.
they're kind of fat. Like a few of them, like some of the angles that the
They got a
person
little
tries to panel, it's
Well,
like
they
they
always
look
look
like
a li-
childs and children.
Child.
Childs. Look like
Children.
Children.
What's worse than a rapist? A child.
No.
So like they all look like squares.
Wait. Can I
Like-
just say one thing?
What? No,
Chris got
you're not allowed to speak.
He got just the subtlest smile at that joke, but he slowly remembered that Twitch's policies.
Yeah. It's like even just the mention of rape, I like want
You're
to
not-
look up at my
You're
webcam
not
and make sure the light's not on.
Twitch.
I know.
You're on the garbage, baby.
Yeah.
And if Twitch has somehow gotten this far into it,
God,
Holy
man.
this
fuck.
is not his fault. This
The
is all
detective
us.
work here.
Good
would
job,
be
Twitch.
And
insane.
if you are this far into it, how much do you want to ban him?
No,
Like,
no.
how-
Furthermore, if you
like,
further this
it's
far
like a
into
witch
it,
hunt.
Honestly.
Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Please, Twitch.
Come to my
Don't
house.
ban him. SWAT our
I
house.
need you there.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So continue.
So they go to the
God,
Adventurer
Logan's
Guild,
edgy today.
and
Yeah, he is.
they see a guy that she
Need
used to
something to take
know,
the edge off?
and she's like, "Oh, that's the guy that went missing that I used to go to school with." And guy is like, "Oh, dude, I'm an A rank adventurer. I've spent my life here, and I've really made my way up, and I'm so happy that I'm away from that terrible world I used to be
Are
in."
you gonna teach me to be an adventurer?
And then
No.
she sees him,
I'm gonna be your
and she's
sensei.
like, "Hey, is that whatever your name?" And he's like, "Fuck, oh no, it's over."
It's the one
It's
person.
fucking over.
It's the one person I ran away from in this isekai world.
And he's like,
Wait, just like Wallflower.
Yeah.
Just like
Yes,
Wallflower
no,
and
it's
Dynamo.
exactly like
What
Wallflower.
the fuck?
And with D&G Dynamo and Versace Zebra, he sees her and he's like, the most.
Chris zoned out so much
Yeah,
when you mentioned
yeah.
D&G Dynamo and Versace Zebra.
I started
yeah.
thinking about what I wanted for dinner. Not gonna lie, like you said, you started talking about a different manga or
Yo,
anime?
you
I don't
offered
know.
to cook
Oh,
bacon.
no, we
earlier.
started talking
you
about-
have to now.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I need bacon.
Yeah, I'm gonna like burn it to a crisp. though.
Good.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's the best
so
way to eat it.
so he sees her and he like has like a fucking panic attack because he's like, this can't be real. The one thing I got to leave behind that I was so happy about is here.
His character design is garbage, by the way.
It is.
but
All the
continue.
character designs are garbage.
Yeah.
So then she's like, "Hey, what's up? You gonna teach me to be an adventurer? Like,
Hey.
I do this." And then
He's
he's
like,
like,
"These bimbo cunts
I'm
won't
not-
leave me the
I'm
fuck
not-
alone. Even when I change universes, I'm just at this point I'm gonna blow my brains out."
I wish I would have read that in my head that way with that voice because it makes so much more sense.
"Yeah."
I was just reading it super monotone the whole time because I'm like, God, this is so
No,
bad.
you have to over accentuate
Yeah,
the
yeah,
voices
of course.
for
Because
bad
it
manga.
doesn't- it
It's
doesn't
the only way to
add
make
it.
it entertaining.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm just like thinking back on it. I'm like, yeah, that's so much better.
There's
in
no
my head
inflection
now.
in any of the dialogue.
No, there
No.
not You have
God,
to add
and
it
the
yourself.
translation.
Every
was
character
fucking
sounds the
garbage.
same.
They always
Right,
are.
there's so many like just placed words.
We do think over drinking tea. Okay.
we do think of or drink tea. Drinking tea, do think
I
of.
drink many tea.
I drink a many tea,
And
and
feed
all
the
of
tea
the
to
wires
raise
I
healthy
acquire
pig to feed my
afterwards
beast.
are of a much greater quality.
Why you have to be mad? It's
Why you
only
have to
alternate
be mad?
universe.
It's only truck.
Yeah.
It's only truck.
It's only
Why you
truck,
have to
Cone.
be dead?
Why you have to be teleport? It's only truck.
Even though I don't like read a lot of manga, well, barely any honestly.
Why
to
are
be
you
real.
here?
If it's not
Right,
Naruto,
yeah, right.
if it's not Naruto, you're
All right,
not
that's
reading
not
it.
true. Thank you, but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I once walked into my living room and you were crying because Neji died.
I was literally there for that. And then he spoiled it for me.
I'm sorry. Anyways, I was trying to make. I don't even remember what the point was anymore. I forgot what I was talking about. I got
Oh
blamed
my
too
god,
hard.
you cried over a manga about Boruto's
No,
dad?
it was-
No, it was.
Boruto's mom's brother died. Who gives a shit?
Oh my god.
All right, try and remember your point.
I don't fucking remember.
Remember.
That's what happens here.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
This is
so-
where thoughts go to
I
die.
was gonna say as much as I don't read manga, I still do find the truck coon meme
Truck coon.
extremely funny.
Yeah, it's in everything. Like,
Yeah.
Because most people don't care how their protagonist died, even though it
Right,
should
so
have...
it's either Truck-kun or
Yeah.
Divine Lightning.
It
What
should
was-
have a massive, lasting effect on their personality, how they die.
Or at least their cheetah.
Like,
villain.
Speaking
no,
of
fuck.
another example of the meme, and I don't know if this necessarily fits the whole isekai thing, but that Noragami show that you told
Yeah,
me about,
Noragami.
that totally has the same thing. The first,
Yeah.
the first time she finds out
Yeah.
that she fucking teleports out of her body is because she gets hit by a fucking.
Well, technically,
toilet
that
truck.
is somewhat isekai
It's
because the
technically
spirit
isekai.
world is a
The
different
spirit
world.
world is a
Yeah,
different world.
I would say. Yeah.
Noragami is isekai.
Everything is isekai except Old Navy, Chris.
Except Old David.
Hashtag boycott Old Navy.
If you guys, if our whole 21 subscribers are shopping at Old Navy, please unsubscribe now.
Yes,
If
immediately.
you shop at Old Navy, you will be purged.
Listen,
We have-
discount prices aren't worth being a faggot.
We've let out the dogs. We've armed ourselves. We have diamond swords and enchanted armor.
Oh, baby, it's the start of the arc.
I really. Hate
I'm
the
saying
fact
it
that
right
you're
now.
Referencing Minecraft. Like I know that you've been playing it, but stop it there, okay? Just
we
leave.
spent like 30 minutes last episode talking about Tekkit.
We did.
That's so much better than Minecraft.
It is.
It's still Minecraft.
It is Minecraft.
I mean, yeah, but it's not Minecraft, and that's the best part.
Yeah.
It's Minecraft.
Someone go play on 2B2T so they can hate me.
No.
No.
Someone. Okay.
All right, so are we ready to wrap this up and go on to what we're actually doing this episode about?
I mean, we
Wait,
just talked
there's
about the
a
guy.
little bit more.
You
The
just-
guy, they end up going on a quest because they're like, okay, whatever, fuck you, guy. We're going on a quest. The guy follows them around.
No. He just fucks off himself, and then they're like,
Right.
let's go on a quest.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. He fucks off because he doesn't want to be near them.
This is actually my favorite part.
He
This
doesn't
next
wanna
coming
be
part.
near
Can I take it?
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
Away.
So they go on this quest. It's to literally just grab mushrooms, but turns out the mushrooms are actually dark truffles. So
Oh, shit.
And finding truffles isn't a thing
it
that
is-
people can do easily.
no, it's just insanely hard. They finish the quest, but with help later. But that we'll get to that. So they're just bum fucking around the forest with their shit stats, and there's no possible way they wouldn't die.
And like the guy sees them and he sees their stats.
He sees
and
their
he's
stats like you would if you fell over,
yeah,
you would
yeah.
die.
He was like, if you tripped, you would die.
Your HP is 2.
But their dex is
Fall
so low.
damage is a D6.
Yeah. Or a slime, which is, the low tierest enemy because it's
the low tierist.
the low tieriest. He cries so much.
Fucking idiot.
Fuck off. I'll kill you with my powers.
Yeah.
What powers? He
Yeah.
has them.
Oh shit.
Hashtag sabotage.
Wouldn't it just be lowest tier, not
Yes.
low
Yes. That's why I
tieriest?
was making fun of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Also,
just-
I'm gonna bring this up right now. In like episode 3, we talked about colleges and how expensive they were.
We did?
And you said that there was like no college more expensive than the specific margin. Then I looked it up and disproved you, and you edited it out. You fucking bitch.
I legit.
You
did.
legitimately did.
No, I
it's
didn't.
cut out of the episode.
No,
I can prove
didn't.
it. I can fucking
didn't.
prove it.
I have never, never.
literally-
Okay, no,
literally
I'm
did.
so mad now. I've literally never edited anything out of the episodes except for the very beginning.
Yeah, it was in the beginning.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I edited out the whole part before
Duncan,
they
no,
cut.
no. We had a piece of a conversation, and then you cut out a
Wait,
piece.
if you
of
go-
when I
There's
just
no
proved
way
it.
I
Wait,
did
no,
that.
no,
If I
it-
did, I was wrong.
It was probably me because
Why the fuck would you do that?
I don't fucking know.
Wow. Now you guys are buddy.
No. Here's the
no.
thing.
Buddy.
Here's the thing. I legit
okay.
just find the waveform that says "Welcome to the Isekast," cut out everything beforehand, and then I cut out everything after the end. That's what I do every episode when I edit.
So here's the system we've done. I did episode 1. He did episode 2. I did episode 3. Episode 3 is that episode.
You're right.
So
I think
I would
so.
be the one editing it.
So question being is, is this part gonna get edited? And
No,
will
no,
he
fuck
never
no,
get his,
fuck you.
Will
It's
he?
gonna be
No, I'm
edited.
just asking. Will he never get his claim to fame about beating you in an argument?
Oh no, I already
He's
did.
already lost
No,
Warframe.
he did.
I already did because
I've been permanently defeated
Yeah.
by the episode in which he said, "What's 15 plus 7?" And I answered wrong.
you answered 23.
I immediately followed up with me screaming, "No, 22!"
It was my
And
greatest victory.
And on that day I died, and I am a ghost. And I've
Or
been,
no, I think it was 17 plus 5.
that's literally what I said.
No, you said 15 plus 7 just now.
Was it?
Yeah.
Dead again.
He got you again, dude.
That's 2 cities I've taken.
Okay.
I'm
almost
a
a-
double ghost!
It's almost a full territory.
If you become a double ghost, you're just a stronger ghost. But
I am.
Yeah, but not
David,
if you-
keep killing me. I'll keep more power.
No,
Okay.
no. Then I'll just die harder and be better at you at becoming a ghost, and I'll steal your ghost power.
We're gonna get what Issei does in High School DxD, in which he gets a double boost, but then it just keeps saying
Oh
boost.
my God,
We're
yes,
just gonna keep
yes.
dying, and it's a boost every time. And so every time we die, it goes booster, and then it's gonna go, booster.
And
This
then,
is the
just like
sound
in
out
Man of
period.
Steel, we'll break the sound barrier 6 times in a row without slowing down.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get through this so we can talk about another personal isekai.
Yeah, by the way, this episode is not actually about this bumfuck
It's gonna be
manga.
mostly about personal Issei.
We're doing
Dude,
another
I
personal
actually wanted to
isekai.
kill myself after
All right.
reading the first.
Yeah,
So-
So this is going to be a lot more entertaining.
The
don't worry.
boy,
Yeah, I hope so.
the boy follows them because he's like, God, they need to fucking disappear, dude. Like right now.
Yeah, and he's like, I think I'm gonna let them die, but
He's
then
like-
he just feels too bad.
He's like, they're idiots and also like women in this isekai world, and I've been living here for a while, and I know what to do.
And then
he has been living as the good guy.
yeah,
So
he can't just let people die now.
So he ends up killing all the monsters around them. They're completely unaware until a monster shows up right in front of them, and they're complete dumbasses. They just stare at it. and it's
then
like,
they
it's
get,
a
like-
big fucking gorilla too. A human would be afraid of a giant gorilla in front of them.
Unless it was Kyojin, he would just steal its saddle.
Yeah, then he would staddle it. But so he ends up fighting the gorilla, and he's like, "All of you, run! I'll handle it here." It's like, oh my god, that's like the first time I've heard that, and like
Oh,
anyone used that.
Wow, you actually like said
It's a
that.
fucking cliche.
Oh my god,
I hate that fucking
This
phrase.
is so dumb. You're
And-
lame.
And he's like, just fucking run. And he's like, these fucking cunts, dude. and so they start running. It's like, how are you supposed to run? There's a cliff here.
That is some bullshit.
And then he ends up,
I don't know. Jump.
he sends off the fucking monster. And he's like, they just end up talking. He's like, blah, blah,
He's
blah.
like,
It's
he's like, I'll take you back to town.
they-
Whatever, some bullshit.
They go back to the town. He not only
Gives
they
them
go-
the truffles.
They
that they were
go to
looking
an
for.
inn, and then they're like, hey, wait, we don't have any money. And then they go back to him, and he's like, all right, fine. He gives them a dick ton of money, like a shit ton.
Like,
and then he
way
gives
more
them
money than they can.
then he gives
do.
them the
Feels
truffles.
like their cheat
and he's
skill
like,
is just that they're women.
Maybe.
yeah, pretty much. He gives them the truffles, and he's like, all right, this is the only time that I'm gonna help you guys. You got to stop relying on people, or else you won't survive here. And then he,
All right. Thanks. We'll rely on you in the future.
thanks, we'll rely on you. It's like these fucking cunts, and that is pretty much where I stopped reading.
Afterwards, they
Yikes.
go on a slime killing quest. And they get fucked by the slime basically. But like
Actually,
Like
or like
actually,
fucked
or
as
like
in damaged.
metaphorically.
no, like they all get molested by the slime off screen until the slime gets satisfied and leaves.
Uh-huh.
And then they find out that getting molested by a slime actually makes your skin really soft. So they
Yeah.
put a bunch of slimes in jars and they sell them to girls and they make a shitload of money.
Oh.
Wait,
Wow.
they're just selling fucking molesting gel?
Yeah.
Hey,
And that's
yeah,
that's
it's chapter 5.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a pretty good manga to me, guys.
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at it for
long
research.
as
Sorry,
someone's getting
it's not as good
molested.
as the one I wanted to do, which
See, now you're like fitting in. Thank you.
I'm sorry, it's the Twitch streamer thing. I have to act like I actually care about,
Yeah.
society
Yeah.
and how fucking wallflowers and bitches feel.
Wallflower and
I just
D&G
wait for fun
Dynamo.
No,
And
not
Versace.
that. Not what I
They
meant.
fell into it. The main girl's name is Wallflower.
Versace zebra.
Oh shit.
Okay. So
Oh.
the thing I wanted us to read.
Oh, Duncan was not lying.
Was-
He is
Oh,
literally.
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my god.
No, they just get fucked by the slimes.
What the fuck?
This is great.
Yo, that's not even going for the puss. That slime went for anal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even like.
No, there's a
It's good research.
There's a panel later in which it's all three of them in their underwear.
Slime knows what it wants.
So
Oh, yeah, there is.
the one
Let
I
me see that one,
wanted
too.
to read was one about slave magic. I
You sent
couldn't
this
remember
one.
the title.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're talking that
yeah,
one.
yeah. I talked about it last time.
Oh,
where,
I did.
where semen is his power and he just like rapes these women.
Yeah, that's
All
pretty.
right, all right. Listen.
That's pretty
All right,
funny.
When you say molestation, you have to give the implication that they didn't like it. They look like they're having a blast.
I mean, at first she was like, ew, and then she was like, oh, wait, this is really nice.
Oh wait, the slime's like he knows what he's
Like,
doing.
oh, wow, he knows what he's
Wow,
doing. And my
yeah.
skin is incredibly
The
rejuvenated.
slime has done a lot of anal. Okay.
That's the thing in anime, though.
That's the
Slimes
first
just
time
do
I
that.
actually
That's what
noticed
they
that
do.
she had big tits, by the way, is when they're literally
right, when
topless.
they're
Really?
topless.
Yeah. Wow.
God, they're so unattractive.
But that's the end of that.
it's so sad. It's
Yeah,
like
right.
the only thing this manga could have done to carry it was have
attractive females.
three
Right,
main
yeah.
females, and they just made them ugly as
All right,
sin.
and that's the point that I made earlier, and you didn't understand. I said you said the person who made this like had only done a bit of shading and like artwork before.
He didn't know how the fuck to do line
Coloring.
work. That's why their faces and their thighs
Right,
look like
and I'm
fucking
like,
Jell-O.
you would imagine if you're gonna like actually be the the person who puts their name on a manga, you would try harder.
Right.
You
it's
know, and not,
isekai
This
manga.
is Isekai
I'm-
webcomic.
right.
It's
right.
not even a manga because he's not even published. It
Yeah,
wasn't good
he's
enough for
technically
anyone to
not
publish.
even a
Oh,
manga
okay.
artist.
All right, well, that makes
He's
sense
just
then.
He independently
schmuck.
put this online.
Okay, that makes sense then.
For impact.
By the way, the My Anime List page is the hardest fucking thing to find. I had
Really?
to go to a manga Dex. That's where I
Oh.
found it, and it said nothing about serialization. But then it had a My Anime List link, and I'm like, oh, I'll click on that. No information whatsoever. No characters. No chapters. All it said is that it was ongoing. That's all
Well,
it said.
I have
It-
to link to
That's
that.
really
So
So that's that. The conclusion on Gyaru Tensei is holy fuck, that's bad.
bad.
yeah,
Like
arguably the
the
worst
conclusion
manga
usually
we've read
is
on this
though,
channel.
but this is probably the worst one.
I only
Yeah.
read
Yeah.
the first chapter, and I was actually like baffled at how
This is
bad it
it's
was.
pretty it's like on par with Smartphone, except Smartphone was mildly entertaining in the fact that it was bad
I just want to.
sometimes.
okay.
Whereas this one was just so bad it was boring.
I just want to illustrate how torturous I am to myself with what I read. I had
Nice.
already read this in my free time, unprovocated. I just read things
Unprovocated.
like this, unprovoked, fucked,
Probably.
unprovocated. I just read it, and
Unprobationated.
and then when we were like doing Isekast, they were like, "Hey, what should we read?" And it just was the first thing on the page. But like, it wasn't. I was reading it for Isekast.
So you were literally thinking.
I just read these.
You were literally
things.
thinking like, hey, I've read this Unprobuscus before, so I guess we could.
yeah.
Yeah, I untobuscus.
Like, what is even the mindset of that at that point, though? Is it just like
just don't
it's
mind at
so
night.
bad it's funny to you, or you're just
Yeah,
like,
I love bad media.
okay.
Like bad media is great to
And,
me
like, his whole
because
sense of
I'm
humor,
fascinated
the
I mean,
by
I
worse
it.
the
assume,
joke is, the
yeah, I
funnier
mean,
it
I
is.
assumed, like, just in general, it's for the meme, but
Right,
like,
which is why I really want to watch the Neil Breen movies with you guys.
No.
That it would be amazing.
oh, you've talked about
Ah,
this, isn't it? Like
fuck.
10 hours of fucking movies.
No, it's like 4.
oh, I mean, I'm down.
It's I Am Here.
It's fucking 4 negative hours.
That's
No.
right. Okay, yeah.
Forward
So it's
negative
called I Am
hours.
You're
Here.
never gonna get
Were
that
these
shit
movies in
back.
theaters?
-4
No,
hours.
never heard of these
direct
movies.
to DVD.
Really? Okay.
Oh my god, they're so hard to order. You have to go to his website. You can only order the most recent one. Then in the notes for shipping, you have to say you additionally want the other movies. And then he will charge you extra. That's
Does he,
how
like,
you get these
personally
movies.
ships
He
them to you?
personally ships them.
Why don't you just watch it on like YouTube or something?
That's the only way anyone can watch it. Is online. Because
no
getting
one,
a
no one's
copy.
decided to upload it to the internet.
Oh, everyone has. It's on the internet. We would watch it on the internet.
Oh, okay. That's
Um,
what I was worried that
The
you were
problem
actually going to
being,
waste money.
He
on this.
hasn't uploaded it to the internet, and the only way to
Huh.
acquire a copy is to directly go to his website, order it, and then in the notes add that you want the other ones.
Wow.
And
Like-
and then he sends them in his personal CD cases. So when Your Movie Sucks ordered them, his fucking disc case had just cracks in it because it just came from the guy's house. He had it.
Nice.
I highly recommend these movies.
You know, it comes with a story.
It's so amazing.
All right. I guess we should start with the true segment. The
Should we?
false covering has now been lifted.
Do you wanna take a break?
Break from what?
Yeah, can we take a break? I kind of got a shit.
We appreciate your patience during this brief delay. Assistance is just ahead. someone will be with you very shortly, and we thank you again for your patronage.
Welcome back to the Isekast. We did a break and I ate bacon.
We did a breaky break.
Yeah, I ate bacon with cheese.
There's probably going to be a meme in that break. And
Ate
if
a
there's
little
not,
bit
you
of
can shoot me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will shoot you.
All right.
Yeah, with a pen.
This is the second time you've asked us to shoot you on the Isekast.
Is it?
Yeah.
It should be more than that.
I'm surprised.
Oh,
I'm surprised it's not more.
Remember
Yeah,
back
me
when?
too.
Remember back when Amber was like?
Let's not.
No.
No, I think we should. This is yeah.
remember
it's not
back when?
funny for David,
Remember
but-
back was
Why is it
when
not
Amber?
funny for me? It's just disgusting.
Remember back when Amber was around and was like, "All right, dudes, if I don't have a girlfriend by the next Isekast, shoot me." And I'm like, "Gotcha."
You never shot me.
What?
You never shot me.
I pulled out Cody's fake airsoft gun thing and like pointed at you.
Should have.
And then I asked like,
David-
"All right, David."
my mind lasers constantly fire.
All right.
Am I just too strong?
Yeah.
You
just
steal,
like
you steal
just
the
like
lasers.
just like my coworker Kevin, who has turban lasers that counter all my ranged attacks.
Turban lasers. Holy shit.
His turban fires lasers.
You can tell he. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. Chris is on here.
Turban.
Yeah, he wears a turban.
I was about to make like a really
That's
bad
the
Munchie joke, and I realized it would be hella racist.
Now, does he only wear the turban because it reflects your lasers?
No, he also wears the turban because his hair power is
He
gigantic.
wears the turban to show that he is a minority.
less
He has hair down to his ass.
That's way less cool.
And so he needs a turban to contain
Well, how
the
else
power.
do you like physically identify as an Islam?
He's essentially.
he's not even Islam.
Shut up.
As an Islam.
It's a Munchie joke.
His father does the same thing.
Cosmere should get it.
I've never seen his dad without a turban. Anyways,
Well,
Thank you for calling custom turbans. How may I help you?
you want to go ahead and share your isekai?
All right. So the actual episode today. I know it's been a little bit already, but we're doing it on another personal isekai. Last week was Logan's DG Dynamo. That was pretty intense.
the
DNG.
NG Dynamo,
But when
the
you write
biological man.
it, yeah. And this one's gonna be interesting. I have a very loose thing. We're gonna do the same thing we did last week, where we can come up with it collectively. You can partake in this too, Chris. It's
Yeah, I've already got my answer. Sumeria. There we go. I'm done.
no, actually, it's the
Fucking
opposite.
what?
It's an extremely progressive society that
Wait,
is
but
not
what about,
ancient.
how did Sumeria?
But what?
Because I'm
How did
obsessed with Sumeria.
I'm just saying for his personally,
but what
Sumeria
if-
would have to be Sumeria.
But what? How to do it? Did
Oh, if I could choose, hell yeah.
Okay.
But this is just me coming up with an idea for a personal isekai manga story.
Okay, I thought you meant your,
No.
you are thrown into the
No.
To give you an update as to what this is, me and Logan once way back discussed like our ideas for an isekai that we would make, and then we were telling David, and then we all decided that it would eventually become a skit on the podcast that we would come up with an isekai idea and then sort of
Yeah, we
flesh it out.
discussed it in the
And
proto
last
episode.
episode, the greatest thing ever happened with D&G Dynamo.
Right. And so that was the
Versace
hype
Zebra.
isekai, okay?
That was the hype isekai.
This one, we can make the weird political conflict one.
The weird,
okay?
I can't think of a good isekai that had political conflict.
Yeah.
think of an anime that had good political conflict?
Spice and Wolf.
Spice and Wolf.
No, Hideo Kojima's life.
His whole life.
Just
the greatest
anime.
Anyways, okay. So, first of all, I need you guys to think of a main character that just lives in the modern day world that is going to be isekai'd. I have no opinion on this.
Can we choose Satu?
Bolter Brass.
A realistic person.
Satu?
I think Balter Brass is
You
pretty
mean
realistic.
Sato?
No, Satu. Remember, his name changed.
Um,
Remember that?
Oh, Sato.
You remember Satu?
that was fuck. What was that?
Rhapsody. No fucking different world man.
Yeah.
Rhapsody of a Death March.
Death March is Death March.
Is Death March Rhapsody of
Death
another
March,
world?
Hajimeru
Fuck, I'm gay.
Isekai Rhapsody.
Hajimeru
Gay.
I want the character's name to be Kratos, the Ghost of Sparta.
Fuck off.
Okay, his name is his
wait, can
actual name is Kratos, and he got the nickname
No.
Ghost of Sparta.
Better yet.
No, it has to be vaguely
No.
Japanese. His
Better
name
yet,
should be Bono.
His name should
Crabble.
be Crayon, the Ghost of Sparta.
His name should be Bono, and he's in a band.
Actually, I don't mind. Can it be Bono Masterson?
My name's Shathid.
Can his stage name be Pro Bono? I would like that a lot.
like a free lawyer?
Yeah.
No, his stage name is Bono.
Bono.
Come up with something.
It's Bono, and he's actually an
I
idol.
like Bono. Oh my god, a male idol.
He's a male idol.
For the male equivalent of AKB48 that he's the leader of.
Oh god, okay. Oh, this is already turning shitty.
And it's called Men's 23.
And they're all 22.
He's 22 years old.
Okay, there you go. All right. I'm going to pitch you the idea for the world that he is isekai'd into.
Okay.
Okay? Because that's the only thing I really fleshed out because it's what makes it interesting to me. Imagine it's still Earth or Earth-esque, right? But it is extremely futuristic and progressive to the point where it's basically all cities. Scarcity has been completely eliminated. It is down to the point where humans just have to figure out what they enjoy doing in order to make life worth living at all.
Oh, David.
Because they cannot purposefully add anything to society.
It's so easy. He's going to enrich their lives with the magic of dance.
No. Let me finish. Okay. The way this works, people do what they love, right? Within possibility. Those who can actually fulfill this kind of dream in real life do it.
Yeah.
But not everybody's thing that can just give them complete happiness can actually happen in real life or in that modern day world.
Okay.
So they have to turn to VR.
Okay.
Eventually, over the years, this creates a sort of split in society.
Sounds like the utopian aspect of before Ready Player One turns dystopian.
We're not talking about Funko Pop of
Funko
the
Pop.
movies.
I'm talking about the broad aspect.
Yes,
I'm not
it's
talking about
similar.
the fucking nitty gritty of the fucking like the movie.
It's similar, but
never
eventually it
mentioned
creates
Funko
two
Pop.
different factions: the VR lifers and the hashtag real lifers. Okay, and then
Wow.
Also known as the cop killers and the rowdy
and
fuckers.
the rowdy fuckers. Yeah, hashtag don't mine at night
Don't ever mine at night.
unless you're a hashtag killer like me. Shout outs to Ben Saint, the real cop killer.
There's no rowdy fuckers here, are there?
What?
There's no rowdy fuckers here.
No, I told you I'm a cop killer.
Yeah,
Really?
cop killer.
Yeah.
So
That amazes me.
Have you seen the stream where they came up with this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in the fucking Discord.
I didn't
So
know.
I'm literally killing.
I don't know what this is. So.
What are Chris? Pick one. Cop killer or rowdy fucker?
It'll show your IQ, just to put some pressure on you.
Oh God.
And not gonna
Sounds
say
like
Out of the rowdy fuckers, cop killers, are you a cop killer or a rowdy fucker?
Well, I mean, not to be a sheep here, but it sounds like everyone's a cop killer.
No, it's
Oh.
actually split even 50-50.
Very
Yeah,
split.
very 50.
Yeah.
Huh.
This is a big war going on right now.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'm definitely going with rowdy fucker because it just sounds cooler, like phonetically than.
I'm
know.
Aesop
All right.
Rock. I hate
so
cops.
he has spirit power on his side, but we will be our robotic cop killing army.
Well, we're not robotics. We embrace the disposition of the human body
right.
and human mind.
Mhm.
We accept imperfection as perfection and move past it, whereas rowdy fuckers are literally just stupid animals.
Yeah. You monster.
Wow. All right.
You picked the
Sick
wrong
bitch.
side.
Yeah. So there was definitely, being
Well-
on this side of the table now feels a little bit lonely.
You are the
Holy
only
shit.
person on that
Yeah,
side of the table.
Yeah. Well, it didn't feel nearly as bad until now.
Now
Does
it's
it feel like an
segregation.
interview yet? Like a really hostile one?
Like it used
Like
to
a casting
not
couch
It used to
interview.
just be all of us sitting at a table. Now it's segregation, Chris.
Now it's sick.
I mean, like, surprisingly, since you were talking about like an interview thing, like surprisingly, you guys are more hostile off this.
Really?
Than you are on this. Yeah.
Wait, what about when did we get to? Oh, right now we're doing we're not doing an interview, but like the look of the room is interview.
Right,
I'm back
yeah.
on the same page as everyone else.
There you go.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Hashtag page 16.
But yes,
Hashtag page 16.
in real life, we will break your legs
Okay.
on the podcast.
Back.
We're so nice.
Snap back to reality, okay?
Oh, there goes gravity.
Thank you. All right. So,
Mom spaghetti.
that wasn't even
I
funny,
know.
you fuck.
I know.
Mom, spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Dog bark. The real dog bark.
Is it woof or...
Shout out
Oof.
to my
Okay.
boy Mac.
What's
It's
next,
Wan
David?
Wan.
What's next? Well, that's pretty much it. That's the world he is isekai'd into. And one idea I had that would create interesting political conflict and turn our main character into a very pivotal person in this world is that his cheat skill is completely unexplainable and retarded, but he can create virtual fantasies like into real separate universes that person can go to forever.
Okay, so instead of getting hit by a truck, he's in VR.
No,
he
no,
can
no,
make
no,
it-
no,
No, he's literally the VR.
No,
he's-
you guys can choose how he gets.
Isecanon.
No, we're not doing Isecanon again.
Isecanon.
We're not doing
It
Isecanon
keeps
again.
popping up. It's just a continuation of. It's
Does
literal.
that have to be the
It's
signature?
it's our version of a truck. It's
that
the
has to be the
Isecanon.
signature. Cannon Coon.
Cannon Coon.
All right, Cannon Coon.
All right.
Anyways, that's my idea for his.
By the
cheat
way,
ability.
the Isecanon, since you didn't see last episode because it's not out as of this
As of
recording.
this recording. I'll be editing it later tonight.
Not
though.
that you would actually watch it either.
I mean, I do put them on. I just don't listen.
You should
Yeah.
listen to the one before this
Okay.
because it's fucking hilarious.
But we decided that the way that Versace Zebra is isekai'd, as well as Wallflower and D&G Dynamo, of course.
Shout out to
but
Wallflower. I'd fuck
Versace
her.
Zebra is from the perspective that we witnessed the Isecanon, is a cannon, and you touch it and it shoots you.
And it says Isecanon on it, like it's engraved.
Yeah.
That was me.
Okay. All right.
Don't be proud.
Just stop being proud.
Right. This is the
Run.
garbage baby. I can't be proud of it.
So, so listen. I have an idea,
Mm-hmm.
and so, basically, like, if I'm understanding this correctly, like, someone has to die essentially for this new universe to appear for Isekai.
well,
Well, you have the main character has to technically die in order to be there.
No, not
Or
in all isekai.
portaled.
Or magic portaled.
You
Okay.
shouldn't do Magic Portal.
Magic
So-
Portal transported. Sometimes you can consider VR MMO isekai.
I think you guys should have him die, but take inspiration from X-Men. That's my pitch.
All right, wait, but I have an idea. All right, so remember in Ultimate Kaiji,
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
when they're on
Ultimate
the
Survivor Kaiji.
Ultimate Survivor Kaiji, yeah.
My
When they're on the
fingers.
beam, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what if the main character Bonu is playing a VR game where it's kind of like Ultimate Survivor Kaiji, right? And he's like on a metal beam, but like he's sleepwalking because the VR system fucks up, and he actually is just walking on a beam and then falls off and dies, and then is in the isekai world.
Or he's playing Sword Art Online, and if you die in the game, you die in real life, and that's how he dies. And then he gets isekai.
Guys, don't you understand? It's not if you die in the game, you die in real life. It's if you die in the game, your cat dies in real life.
No, it's if your enemy smiles, everything's fucked.
SAO
As I learned from
Isekai
Gun
edition.
Game.
All right.
Okay, wait,
Real
here's
quick,
the thi-
as
here's-
an exercise, 5 seconds. Come up with a mechanic that's never been in any video game ever. Go.
Oh fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, dude,
5.
that's so hard. I don't know.
Go.
Mobius strip racetrack.
Gay switch. Every character turns gay.
Oh, I thought we were talking about actual mechanics.
I'm actually
Okay.
proud of mine. Mobius strip racetrack. That's cool as fuck.
That yours is pretty good. Catherine. Anyways.
That's not being Catherine.
I know.
Wait, what did you just say?
I just said Catherine because for a second I was thinking the first thing that
Just because they
the
add
first
a
thing
trap
that
does not
might,
mean.
Okay, yes it does.
No, it doesn't.
It so means that everyone's gay now. There are traps nearby.
It's
it
only gay.
makes everyone
you
gay.
have to be trapped?
Why you
It's
have to
only
be
gay.
It's only
Why
gay.
you have to be mad?
Why you have to be trapped?
Why you have to be penis?
Why you have to be?
It's only girl. Why you have to have penis?
Why you have penis?
It's only girl. Why you have to have penis?
Why you must be penis? Okay.
Okay.
All right, come up
Okay.
with some shit.
Okay, his cheat skill.
I made the world.
I actually don't mind the SAO idea because the only possible way the game SAO could exist is in a world
Listen.
that is post-scarcity.
yeah, okay.
Well, no,
But
no.
No, it
The
doesn't make sense profit margin
no,
wise.
but Logan, understand this. The post-scarcity world is what he's isekai'd into, not the world before.
Yeah.
Right.
He
Okay,
lives
okay.
In,
he lives in the normal world.
in modern day, or just your average anime universe. So
Then how did he
Okay,
get
okay.
isekai?
He is playing a bad browser Sword Art Online game that's specifically made to take your money. As you see on the advertising on the side of bad
So
anime
it's like
streaming
VR
sites.
of
Like
it's microtransaction.
you know that
hell for
shitty
VR?
Naruto game that
Naruto
that
Online?
yeah,
that
Naruto
Mother's
Online?
Basement fucking sold
wait,
out
wait,
for?
wait, it's
Mother's
a
Basement, you're a sellout
Well,
cuck.
Sword Art Online has an
There you go.
equivalent.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's probably
Sword.
got 4.
The name
Yeah.
of the game is Sword Fan Art.
So
Nice.
he's playing that Sword Art Online equivalent, and
Sword Fan Art.
his Kirito lookalike dies in the game.
He just has to be the most pathetic person.
Yeah, he's terrible. Everyone hates him, but
But he's an
he
idol king.
midnights as an idol king.
Fuck.
He's
Like he's
playing
actually
this.
really good at the game.
Yeah, he's playing this
Really
and,
good at this
and
pay-to-win
he
game.
meets a secret boss
really fucking
called the
rich.
Isekast. And when it kills his character in the game, it kills him for real.
Because the only way to kill him is through burst damage because he
Yeah,
heals so
yeah,
fast.
because he heals so fast.
There you go.
Kirito.
It does it.
Regen.
It just takes you in and shoots you against the wall for infinite amounts of damage.
Yeah,
Can it just,
and then it
can
comes.
it just be from like my own imagination? Can it just be like a giant pirate ship with Issa cannons?
No.
Well,
it's like
you
a
can
barrage.
imagine the Issa ship, which is
Issa
what we're
ship.
on right now. Of
Yeah.
course.
Okay.
In which we
Shout
have
out
many.
to the Pod D
I mean, I don't have to imagine it because we're
Right,
on
because
it.
we're on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, as you can see behind us and to every direction,
And with all the
Cue
seagulls.
in seagull sound
Our
effects
many-
and waves crashing.
yeah,
Yeah,
our
I was
many,
thinking that, but I don't want to edit that. I
our
might.
many Issa cannons that we have
Right.
to destroy innocence.
We
and
shoot
drop
protagonists
lightning.
from them.
So
Yeah.
wait, does that
We
mean
were-
that we're the ones we're the boss?
Well,
Yeah.
no, okay.
we shoot the
no,
Issa cannon.
Well, okay, everyone, I have
we
I have
collect
something to
the
admit.
bodies of the main characters.
I've-
We don't shoot main characters.
I
we
have
shoot main corpses.
Guys, I have something to admit. In the previous episodes of the Isekast, when we dropped lightning on people, I was lying. We were firing Issa cannons into the distance, and they were hitting people
Are
randomly.
you joking me?
I know. I resign because of my awful actions.
Fuck.
I think
And
we have
I
to take this
now
up with
I
the
now
committee.
give David the right to function 3 of my 6 Issa cannons, giving him a total of 9.
Why does he get all the inheritance?
Yeah, first of all, you do this to me and you
That's
betray
like a
my
really-
I've proven myself more than adequate.
yeah, see, that's like a really fucked up dad move. It's like
It's-
if your dad dies and then like leaves the house
Leaves the
to
house.
like Jimmy, and Bobby's just like, "Oh, sweet, thanks for the fucking beater
Well,
car,
okay.
Dad."
Here's the thing. It was a contract we made in Minecraft Tekkit many years ago that I am obligated. I am obligated via computer craft mechanics.
He actually does owe me like a lot of shit in Tekkit. On my old computer, I have a notepad thing with a list of all the things Duncan's owe me.
Here's the
in
thing.
Tekkit.
In Tekkit, I definitely would be able to pay you back, as I massively surpass everyone in that game very quickly.
No Warframe.
Yeah, not
Not in
Warframe.
Warframe. Fuck
Yes.
off.
Factually
I
not in
will
Persona.
eat you and all your Warframes.
You should
This is
surpass
impossible,
anybody
'cause
in
you
Persona.
use the weaker Warframes.
Excalibur. I'll
Too
use
busy playing
Excalibur and then I'm
Minecraft.
unbeatable.
And
Like,
chasing
get
around
out
your
here.
YouTube idols.
Oh, hey, did you know in
No,
our
running
hey,
from them.
The ones
But
that make
Duncan-
compilation videos on how many times YouTube, streamers.
Wait,
I'm sorry,
but wait,
Minecraft
Duncan,
streamers.
just
have
one
cussed.
thing. Just one thing. Doesn't matter how strong
big oof.
Excalibur is, because Inaros has the ability to self-revive.
Shit.
Literally immortal.
Here's the thing. My only YouTube idols are in the PCP or in the Super Best Friends.
Ant Venom.
Uh,
I
Venom?
nearly.
No.
I nearly.
His channel
escaped-
literally died
Chris,
in 2013.
Chris,
I narrowly escaped Ant
Chris,
Venom's
I have to
wrath.
tell you. I have to tell you about this Minecraft experience I had. I
narrowly
narrowly
escaped
escaped
Ant Venom's
Venom.
wrath.
Me.
And I'm
We have
sitting
to
there-
talk about it personally, Sakai, guys.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, what's
Uh,
his power?
David already suggested is the ability to make
Make their personal fantasies
Right,
real.
but I say that he makes said personal fantasies real by such amazing idol performances that it makes their hearts
he has to
resonate.
do spiritual DDR in order to open
Yes,
the portal. Okay.
he plays DDR on
Damn.
his magic DDR pads that he can make right in front of him
out of his own skin.
using his isekai powers.
That's pretty good.
there-
It,
Isekai
it
hentai?
melts out of him.
What?
What?
Is there isekai hentai?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
a few.
totally
They're actually
be an
they're really
isekai
hard to
hentai.
find.
No, they're not.
They are.
Wait,
I've
guys.
searched.
Okay, so
Buddy?
we got how he isekai'd the
Okay.
isekai world and like his power.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
talk
really
about the
hard to
most
find.
important thing to all isekai manga. And what's the female protagonist like?
Oh yeah, yeah. We could
Is
if
there a female
now that
protagonist?
you've
No, he's
mentioned
gay.
He's gay? What's the male protagonist?
now that you've mentioned isekai hentai though, we could rip off
No,
my
is he-
wife as
wait,
a
no,
10-year-old
the
elf.
ending. The ending. Not only is he like kind of gay, but he's also kind of asexual, right? After all the conflict is over, he does the ultimate DDR dance and opens the portal to his personal fantasy, and it's where he gets to marry himself.
That's actually
play DDR with
what I was
himself
going to suggest is that
forever.
his romantic interest is him.
Yes.
Oh wow!
And he
this
gets
is
to play-
basically Logan's
I know.
Isekai.
We're adding DDR to it to throw him off the trail.
Oh,
Okay. So here's no. Let me
Don't even argue. Don't even argue.
Okay. I have a good idea.
All right,
okay?
here. Wait. I want to defend myself just a little bit
Okay,
here.
you deserve it.
Okay. I am sexually attracted to women. If there was a woman as great as me, then I just totally. But that's a very, very finite resource.
Yeah.
Wow.
Finite resource. You called women a resource.
And you keep mining them at night, and so you get blown up by creepers.
No wonder you're single.
What are you
He's
talking
fucking
about? All
mine at
Logan
night.
does is respect women.
All Logan does is
respect
mine at
Wanman.
night, you monster.
You're no
I
better
mine
than
it.
Ben.
I mine at
Benjamin
night, and I
Satan.
respect women.
There you go.
Huh? Are you gonna
Protect
show up?
children?
Are you gonna post a video and say, "Hey, don't tell anybody else it's a secret, but I have a secret women mined at night resource. I'm willing to trade out for cash."
This is a really hard reference.
What the fuck?
And then we're gonna come up and beat the shit out of you and throw you into a car.
You got one part wrong.
What?
It'd be plat, not cash.
It'd be flat.
Oh, you're gay.
Okay. So, my actual suggestion though is that his romantic interest is the lead of the idol group that he was the lead of in the new current year. In the new future year. All right, but
It's continued on.
it
Boys
it
23?
expanded. Boys 23 got so huge that
became
it
Boys
expanded
56.
into the future.
We're all old.
It expanded into the future and then into another world that was just as futuristic as they were.
So it's
because
just,
Boys
like, following
23
them around.
is that huge.
What
And
if
then
it's
he
in every world?
and then he meets the leader of Boys 23. All right,
In this new,
who's
this
mysteriously
new
he's
Earth.
never been able to find him until very late into it. But he's already a romantic interest. He just hears things
Right, so
about the leader
it's
of
like
Boys
the
23.
legendary secretive character that they always allude
and
to.
then
Okay,
he meets the leader of Boys 23, and it's him.
and he's gorgeous.
And he's gorgeous.
Oh, that's perfect.
And
Alright,
it's
perfect.
him. And he's like, yes, I've used my isekai abilities to bring myself to my wondrous isekai, and my wondrous isekai is
effectively
truly
duping myself,
No.
so we can then
And
DDR
now-
dance
yeah,
our portal
so-
into a perfect
So
world
here's
where we
what he
can
did,
love each other.
Is that he brought the main character into this world using the isekai with his isekai power that he developed through sheer dancing DDR prowess.
I love the
and
ending.
granted him the ability and brought him here because there was no one who could meet his expectations but himself.
I do have.
He's so full of himself.
I do have a question.
What?
Okay, so what kind of gay relationship is it? It's like one of them actually a twink, and then the other one because they're the same guy.
No.
It's essentially masturbation. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
they need to
kind
be
of gay,
the
but it's
epitome
essentially
of themselves.
masturbation.
They don't fit any gay stereotype. They just need to be more
He's a male
themselves than
idol.
anyone
What do you mean he
else.
doesn't fit any gay stereotypes?
As much as everybody idols Goro-chan fits gay stereotypes.
You
which
almost
is
spoke
kind of
German there.
very-
Calm down.
All right, but that's the question though.
Hospitali.
Since we've talked about
This is gonna be
him
complete and utter
being
nonsense.
asexual and being attracted to himself, is it masturbation though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's exactly you, it is masturbation. We've had this discussion before. Even if it's
But
if
maybe
it's a
it's
male
not
version
exactly
of you,
him because it's a different world.
it's
No,
still
no.
you.
If
it's biologically
here's the
exactly
thing.
you,
He
it is masturbation.
He used the DDR dance ability to open a portal to this world that he brought
Oh
himself.
my god.
There on
It's
his
honking
own.
his fucking.
And then when he was there, once he built up his idol prowess, he went, okay, now that Boys 23 is the leader here, I need to bring myself from the past into this universe.
Wait, Duncan. How much sexual energy can he onk by?
So much.
It's literally
He
he's just
doubled the
onking.
output.
Yeah, he doubled the output of his sexual energies because he can double onk himself now in flipped directions.
All right, my question to you guys then: Does that make that masturbation still lonely technically?
No.
That's
It's only
no, 'cause
yourself?
there's-
lonely is a state of mind that you can choose to abide by. Or
He's
not,
also
honestly.
eliminated it with his power.
Yeah. Through his DDR abilities, he can completely eliminate the prospect of, even if it's just solo masturbation, he can eliminate that loneliness because it becomes a perfect paradise.
Right.
I was gonna
and-
say, if I had an exact copy of myself, I would not
The
touch it.
specific reason he
That would
waits
just
so
it
long
would not
though.
feel right.
I feel like
Yeah.
we'd commit crimes together. I think that's it.
Yeah, I honestly feel like we would plan biological weapons and wipe
Mine
out.
would be so
like,
boring. I just do
North
12-hour
Island.
shifts
I would-
between me and my other self.
I
for
would commit
streaming.
crimes with my clone.
You know, like a decent amount of me would.
Like, they
you know,
look
would-
also-
wanted. I would let them take the fall.
They'd look a lot like you look the same.
Yeah.
You think the same.
Right, but is
you
that
do crimes
amoral?
together for no reason because
Yeah.
like, you get no benefit.
The thing is, it's not
Is that
any
amoral
different.
or self-abuse?
It's not any different from having a twin, but
Oh,
I'm just
God.
committing crimes.
All right. Is it? No, it's different than having a twin. Twins have different perspectives and views.
They're
than you.
different people.
This is a clone.
Okay,
This is the
okay,
same
okay.
as.
I
you.
will cite you, Jeff and Josh, the same person almost.
No.
For a
No.
while they were.
No. Okay. when
Okay,
they-
but
yes.
that's different.
They've
When they
changed
had their-
significantly.
when they had their stupid light gray hoodies and their
Yes.
fucking fucked,
right, but that's
yeah,
that's the
okay.
thing though is that
Could you
they
raise
still had
two
different
identical
features.
twins away from each other in the same
Yes,
environment
there are studies about it.
and then bring them back together and they're just the same person?
Yes. There's a really creepy case in which two guys married very similar looking women with the same names. They named their dogs the same thing. They lived in the same city, and like they were born across the country. It's fucking crazy. Look it up.
Did they know there was a study being done on them?
No,
That's awesome.
they found out later that there wasn't a study being done on them.
Oh,
It's just they collected that data afterwards.
Okay, groups of split twins are fucking science gold because they're so rare. And occasionally it will happen in which these two people find out they're twins and they were split at birth, and then they will be swarmed by researchers.
Can I do it, David? Science gold. Shout out to Dr. Stone.
I will eat your microphone.
You ever read that?
No,
You
Yeah.
should do it.
I am told.
You ever read Bo to the 14th Power?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't read Bo.
I've been rewatching the
blah,
Japanese sub of it, actually.
Good job.
And, what?
I said good job.
Yeah, I've been rewatching. It's actually a lot funnier
Yeah.
than
is it funny? I find it hard to wait. How
Do you actually know what we're talking about?
Yeah, we've seen a bit of it.
We've watched like 30 episodes in my house.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Like I remember there was just one night we all just like were hanging out.
I don't know
and
why
we
you would
just
choose that.
Because you
'cause
put it
remember,
on.
we
I did
beat-
not put it on.
Or
No,
you
Logan
did.
put it
No,
on.
it was
you
Logan.
guys did not watch
we
30 episodes
finished
of
watching,
it. I threw on
something.
an episode.
No, there was no.
We've
I
done
did-
it multiple times.
No, it's happened on multiple.
It's not me
Not
then.
30.
I've only brought it up. I've only brought it up once. I put it on the TV for like maybe even half of an episode. Nobody seemed to like it.
I've seen 3 episodes.
Anyway, that's that.
I've seen multiple hours of Bo.
Name for our main
recently.
character.
There's no way you
Bono.
got introduced to it
Bono.
unless if it was from me or David.
Bono what? What Bono?
Well, I don't remember you.
Where is he
introducing
from in
him,
the
I
world?
remember
He's,
Bono Epukata.
Africa.
Epcot.
Yeah, you know what I'm hitting this Walt Disney shit.
Holy shit! Yeah. Okay. His name is
It's
Bono
perfect.
Epcot.
It's perfect.
Holy shit.
Can he be from Canada?
He's part of an idol group. He
I'm
kind
sorry.
of has to be from
Can you
Japan.
remind me what the full abbreviation of Epcot actually is?
No.
It's Enterprise was something Ultimate City. I'm city project. I'm
Listen,
looking it up.
I just want this character to be born in Canada, move to Japan,
Yes.
and never lose the accent.
Even
Except
through singing.
Even like he was just born in Canada.
So he just says some random
Like-
Japanese shit, then says a.
yeah,
Eh?
exactly.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
like all right.
There's
so,
already Japanese people who just do that.
That would also sound very close to just saying like no randomly at the end of a sentence.
Right.
yeah, basically.
Because Japanese people are just like, eh.
God damn.
They just say, eh.
It's really hard to find what the abbreviation for Epcot is because they just want to take you to actual Epcot.
Yeah. They're also trying to hide it because it's a scheme.
Damn
So-
it, Walt Disney.
What's the antagonist like? What's the story about then? Because we got so far, the story seems to be him
Okay,
hunting down
we have
the leader of Boys 23.
we have an idea for something about the beginning. We have
Yeah,
the
and-
Isekai
and
world,
hold
and
on.
we have the ending.
Yeah, the ending.
His name
So-
is his
so
last
the
name is
meat.
Epcot, which stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
Experimental
so I
prototype
think-
community.
I
What
think
what
that,
leads
like-
up to him getting into the Isekai?
I think it
What
should be. I think it should be like the meat of like the story of where he finds out that like all of this is because of himself. Is that like it's.
Are you trying to make this good right now?
That's
Maybe.
what
What are you doing?
I'm saying like maybe.
Are you new at this? Your resume said you were better than this.
Wow.
Wow.
Maybe I should not.
No.
No,
Alright,
no,
so,
go on.
um,
It's a meme. All a meme.
So the idea though is that like maybe
Embrace
the
the
end
meme.
product, which is himself and them being together and everything, would be like, you know, older alternate version of him is trying to like test him.
It's grooming.
Yeah, he's grooming him.
He's grooming him
essentially.
because the idea being. Is
Are
that
we
he-
saying yet another copy of him exists that is an older man trying to
No,
steer
no,
him
no,
on
no,
the
no, no.
path?
wait,
of-
so the original version of him
I mean, wouldn't this technically
thought
be
that
infinite?
he was a normal person and tried to help other people, but he never felt good about it until he realized his only goal in life was himself.
Wait, can we actually just do the ending to MGS4
No,
as like the
No.
story?
I refuse.
No.
Why?
Wait, listen to me. Okay. I feel like there's been a misinterpretation of what I've said. Okay, so what I mean with the other guy and all this, what my intention of explaining earlier is that there is an original him who
Yes.
just became an amazing super idol, and he was so good at it that he gained the DDR ability that becomes his cheat ability. Okay? And
But how is he in the second world?
so what he does is that this DDR ability is so powerful that once he reaches the height of it, he's able to create a portal into this other world.
Right, but he wouldn't have
because-
known about this world though, so I feel like he should have just been isekai'd too.
No, right. He isekais himself though, because he wants to go to another world to spread his influence of Boys 23.
And then he brings the
Right.
new version of himself
so what
to
happens,
the same world.
What happens is he
Okay.
comes to this other world and he's like, okay, I've taken over with Boys 23. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to bring another me from the past into this world. And the reason he does this is
that
because
like its own power though in itself.
it's just part of the DDR power. The DDR power at its greatest height is absurdly powerful to the point of manipulating reality.
Okay.
It's literally onking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's super onking your energy with DDR.
Did you not know that DDR is actually the way to onk your energy properly?
You know.
DDR is not just feet. You need
yeah.
to use your arms.
And it literally allows him to tap into his Merkaba.
Yeah.
So,
Astral projection and shit.
which
tight.
explicitly gives you the ability to manipulate reality. That's not even like a
Yeah.
thing. Like I'm not actually.
This
making
is real
that up.
fact right now. Actually,
In
Chris.
spirit science, they state that once you reach fourth dimensional consciousness, anything you think happens in reality.
But then at that point,
So-
what even is reality?
So he gains this ability, and what he does is he's like, okay,
Dun, dun.
the only thing that I can hope for now is fulfilling myself faster. And so he takes his past self, who hasn't
I
even
feel like he just has to come to the realization that himself is the only thing that can make himself happy.
right, but
So
like
he needs another of himself.
exactly that, and that the only way he could make his potential greater is to realize his power earlier.
Well, I mean, also if there's two of him, he'll just have more power.
Exactly.
Chris is
So-
zoning out.
No,
so
no, I'm not.
hard.
I'm just thinking like I feel like this should totally become evil.
What?
And then,
No.
like,
no,
it's
we
just-
already have
That-
we have a selfish but nice ending where he gets a portal to a world where it's just him and himself, and they can just fucking DDR till they die.
So here's what he does.
Like,
He brings his other self in the world, then he makes
we
a
gotta keep it pure.
master.
No evil.
He makes a master plot to awaken the DDR power and to have him searching for the leader of the New Boys 23, as the main character would actually see it. The New Boys 23.
Can we add fighting mechanics to this, where he has to DDR fight the other members of
Well,
Boys
no,
23?
because
the
we
other
can't.
the other 22 boys.
No, because we can't do combat. This is a political thrill.
I'm
Yeah,
imagining
while
this
of-
character being extremely metrosexual.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So
Just
right.
think everyone's
Yeah, just
idol
Greg.
Goro-chan.
Yeah, everyone's idol
You've seen
Goro-chan.
this probably when I was
it's like
playing Yakuza
Greg, but
here.
with shovel face.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we'll
okay.
probably get to everyone's idol Goro-chan in the
in
Let's Play.
Yakuza 0 Let's
Yep.
Play.
Look
Okay.
forward to that.
So what he does
Fucking editing.
is he makes this master plan. He makes this master plan to make himself curious and to bring himself eventually to him.
Self-curious. It's like
And-
bi-curious, but him.
And this whole thing develops the mental prowess because he's politically maneuvering his way
I need
into finding
curious.
more information about Boys 23, which is a worldwide powerhouse of knowledge. Okay? And political influence.
You realize you're describing the underplot right now.
Yeah.
This is going on behind the scenes.
Yes.
And
Right.
it will be revealed in a big
Yeah.
bang at
So
the end.
but I think what he was asking for is like the
Cats
just
do love to play with
the
snakes.
middle part of.
Oh well, no.
I gotta
This-
finish
this-
though.
The
Okay,
undercurrent
yeah.
can be
And
the
so-
undercurrent. You always need to develop first. That way, it's like it's planned out, so you can tie it in with the middle of the story. So you plant seeds,
You keep
and then
s-
at the end, when they finally reach the end, and it just like drops the load on you, it's just fantastic.
I mean, like,
Tastes
okay,
like salty coins and milk.
so you guys are against it, but the tone definitely sounds like
Shout out to
MGS4.
Meanders.
I don't know what the tone of MGS4 is.
It's
Well,
bad.
not. No.
Okay, so
MGS4 is not worth referencing that hard.
So then, when the main character is brought into this world, the new and strange environment early awakens his DDR abilities, giving him the
no,
board.
it's a cheat skill.
Right. It's a cheat skill, like because he's been isekai'd, that's what awakens his ability.
No, he
to
needs
give
a
him.
person that he thinks is God, and it's a silhouette of a man, but it's actually him teaching him how to do the cheat skill, but he thinks it's God, and,
says,
it's an isekai
"Here's your
manga,
cheat skill,"
but it's
and he
actually not
shows
an
him.
isekai manga. Because it's just, yes. Because, okay, Chris, let me explain.
No, I get what you're saying.
No, I know, but normally
There's
they'll
a
meet
trope in
God,
isekai in which the isekai characters meet God,
and then
God
the
gives them
their cheat skill.
their cheat
Right.
skill.
So he meets this silhouette that he thinks is
You don't
God.
even know what a cheat skill is, do you?
No, not
So
necessarily.
what a cheat skill is that it's a common
Unlimited
trope.
mana or like unlimited,
Okay,
like you can't
so
die.
Here's the thing: if you actually were dropped into a medieval society, it would suck ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Your only advantage would be knowledge of later technology, but really just knowledge of later technology
Shout
doesn't
out
give
to
you the
Dr.
ability
Stone
to make
again.
it, right?
Yeah.
So in reality, if you drop an otaku nerd in the middle of medieval Europe, he'd die. He'd die or be homeless.
Right, or get hunted down and for being a witch,
Right, something like that.
just for saying
so
things.
so
weird.
what commonly happens is that it's an escapist fantasy is what isekai is supposed to be. So God will just give the main character a ridiculously powerful ability.
Right.
So like
I'll give you
unlimited
infinite
magic
healing
power.
magic.
And even if he doesn't get
Yeah.
like really strong ability, he's just ends up being stupid lucky
And the,
and
cheat,
won't
the
die.
cheat skill will also work like just for some reason he's really good.
Right.
And it's not explicitly given as a skill, but it's the
Or
equivalent
his
to a cheat skill.
His cheat skill
I
could
feel
be,
like-
I have a smartphone.
I feel like
Yeah.
with this though, because it is him later on, and he thinks it's God, it should be like kind of like the original Wizard of Oz, how they have like the thing going on, because he's not actually God.
No,
No.
but
No.
it's just imagine the manga panel, right? There's shining
Right.
light coming out of this vague
Yeah,
silhouette.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
seems all holy, and then
Right.
and then like in the flashback at the end, he's like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
that wasn't God.
Yeah, that was
Right.
you.
And
That was you. That
And
was
it
was
shows
me."
him-
And
Oh
then
my
they just
god, and by
fucking-
my god I mean me.
And then they just
I'm God.
jerk the fuck out of each other's dicks.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
just,
But
like,
he
so
specifically
hard.
gives
Why
him
would they stop at
the
jerking?
ability to awaken his board.
69 is so much more efficient if it's like two dudes.
I don't know.
I think that's the general idea. Of the
No,
move.
because like imagine like you just start spinning in 0G.
How would DDR work?
You know,
In zero gravity?
No, just like
that.
you can still
with a
move your head.
69.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
No, the momentum will eventually.
No, because you can literally grab hips, right, and then move them away from your head.
I'm saying the momentum would catch up to you, and to which point that you just get like stupid fast, and you would not be able to deal with it.
you can propel each other with your nut.
Yeah, you could.
It'd look a lot like Sonic the Hedgehog in full ball mode.
Yeah, and then you accidentally don't nut at the same time, and then it gets offset on one side.
Right,
and you
right.
just
Because
split apart and fly.
no.
off
If
into
you
the other-
nut at the same time, that's what would split you apart because it'd be going in opposite
Wait,
directions.
but what if you turn your hips around?
No, because if
perfectly
you're
and just
still
nut to make you
spinning,
guys-
the idea is they're
Wait.
69ing, so you're still spinning, right? So they're still holding each other.
Yeah.
But if one person nuts and the other person doesn't nut, that offsets.
You're
the
holding
speed.
on to each other though.
And
Right.
that's
Yeah,
how-
the speed becomes greater on one
Wait.
side.
Right, but it'd be hard for the one person to hold the other.
And that's
person.
how space ninja wizards are
No,
made.
no, not if they nut in your mouth.
That is true.
Wait, no. Every time you nut, you would be made faster, no matter what, because of the way a spin works, right? So this
Well,
guy.
yeah, the general
Okay,
propulsion
okay.
of anything will
Wait,
move the object.
You got one dick here. All right, this is great for an audio format. You got one dick here.
up top.
Yeah,
and,
up top.
and it nuts in this
It's
direction,
69. Anyone
creating
who has-
force in this direction. Okay,
Yeah.
making you guys spin in this direction. The other dick is here, but it'd be facing the opposite direction because the guy's flipped.
Right.
So, but because you're spinning, it nuts this way, and it's not. Wait, no, they would cancel.
I don't
each
even
other
think
out.
It
I-
works.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
fucking
they cancel
works.
each other out. But if you did the one
How
person
powerful-
who gets the nut,
You
Just
would have to be
one
so
nut.
symmetrically.
How powerful
like
can he nut?
69.
If you're in
Yeah.
zero gravity, any amount of force causes an increase in speed.
yeah, and to a point, and you don't slow down.
Every
because
action
there's no,
has an
there's
equal
no
and opposite
resistance.
reaction.
Yeah.
See, I figured it was like it wasn't even more like it wasn't like it was actually like forcing it or anything. I feel like it was just muscles contracting, not necessarily that like it's getting like shot out and there's knockback.
No, this is just the mechanics of a penis. Is that there is actual shot and knockback because the contraction of the muscle compresses
I think you're missing the term nutback.
nutback.
Yeah.
because the compression inside the shaft is pressing the liquid and then releasing it with tension.
Yeah,
So that it fires out literally.
so fast that
That's how your body works, my dude.
Sperm comes out, and luckily it's not a solid material.
How
But
did
it
we
comes
get
out
on
at
this? Like, where did this
120
actually
Hey,
miles
if
an hour.
somebody's
from?
like homophobic
I'm
and you're
pretty
listening
sure-
and you're like puking by now, good.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't actually remember how
Like,
it got.
we-
I'm
like,
pretty
we-
sure he mentioned that. Why would you stop at jerking? And then we started this whole thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
I mentioned how,
And then,
like,
yeah, he said
I
69.
No,
mentioned it's,
no, really, where this all started was the gay switch.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
gay switch.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying. All right. So wait. So am I wrong or am I right about the one nut or two nut?
No, you're wrong.
I'm wrong about one nut.
Because if it's one nut, it increases their speed. If it's two nuts, it separates
It
them.
it depends on the
Because-
direction they're
because-
rotating.
Well, yeah, if it's opposite of the direction they're rotating, then it slows them down.
Yes.
Like okay, dick here, pointing that way. Okay, they're rotating this way.
Right.
If he
Increases
nuts,
speed.
if he nuts, it slows it because it's going the opposite direction of the.
No,
Oh no,
the-
they're spinning this way.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
would
it
increase
increases
speed.
it.
Yeah.
But if they're spinning the opposite way, it would
Vice
slow
versa,
them down.
it
Right.
slows them down.
Eventually, they would
So
sta-
you're
be at a
telling me
standstill.
if I'm ever
and
in space,
69
with
a
another
dude,
man,
perfectly
69 a dude,
symmetrical. Like,
communicate when you're going to finish.
Right. That's how you guys can separate
stop yourself.
because
Well,
'cause-
communication is the best way to stop tragedy.
yeah.
You're
Because
not wrong.
what happens is you're
but
nut.
then, what would we
By
do
the
without
way,
comedy?
fun fact: you can survive in a complete vacuum of space for 15 seconds.
Technically,
Not technically, it's happened before.
I'm just saying it's not survival; it's survival.
No, it's survival. You're completely resuscitated. There was a test in
It's
NASA in which
bad.
a man experienced instant decompression, and
Oh, hey, this is
He
just
was-
like, wait.
he was inside of the
So fucked.
zero like atmosphere chamber.
Oh, so
for-
what you're saying is the fruit appraiser didn't actually die in part 8. Is he has a chance of living?
Oh, hey, that was a good reference.
Oh, it was 15 seconds. I didn't read part 8 though.
That was a
So.
really good reference.
Anyways, what happens is
No, anyways, Ozone Baby is a terrifying stand.
Ozone Baby.
And it is actually just a Lego house of the fucking White House.
This is what I live for.
Oh, is that the one that makes rooms not have any?
It makes if 2 doors seal a room, the chamber is pressurized. If you open them, it becomes depressurized.
Yeah, no, you can survive depressurization, or no, not depressurization. Depressurization fucks you.
Yeah.
But you can survive being inside of a vacuum
Yes.
for 15 seconds. They tested it mostly on dogs. After 12
Oh,
seconds,
nice.
after 12
How
seconds,
comforting.
you'll have permanent brain damage. but you can recover.
Wait, I need
If
to...
it's before 12 seconds, you are fine.
What kind of dogs? Like big dogs, small dogs?
Big dogs and small dogs.
Okay.
All ranges of dogs.
Were the
Okay.
small dogs the weaker ones and thus the not
Fuck
as good?
off with your big dog boner, okay? I need to implant a
Do they
little
all have-
childhood story.
Like dysfunctional social capabilities that
No, they're
made
just
them
fucking
more
dogs.
resistant to the amount of time that they could be in instant
What?
decompression before losing
What?
brain cells.
Are you saying autism affects instant decompression?
No, I'm saying that Buguggi has problems, and that
Oh,
it's-
you talking about that notorious B.I.G.?
yeah,
Your dog is crazy.
yeah. Like actually,
Your other dog is also crazy because it went to see me and then pissed on you.
It doesn't. It doesn't
What?
matter. Dogs with
pissed on him?
psychological disorders are interesting.
It's
Yeah.
true. That's why I like my cat.
No, because I hate the dog Pluto at my house.
Yeah, he has the wrong kind of psychological.
Okay.
It also is missing
PTSD
an eye like
is
an
not
idiot.
interesting. It's just annoying for the person and the people around them.
wow, rest.
It's true.
Wow.
It's literally just a nuisance. Anyways, I'm
And-
going to
and
implant my
David-
childhood story.
David
Fuck
will
off.
laser you,
Fuck
and you
off.
will die.
Shut the fuck up. We're gonna shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Put a soda in your mouth.
Where are we in the story?
I
No.
forgot.
Okay, we were just talking about space shit. I'm gonna put in this little childhood thing. Okay, they were testing it on dogs, right? My instant thought is, why didn't they just test it on people? And my reason is, when I was a kid, I asked my grandmother, because I was living with her at the time, and I asked, hey, for testing space stuff where you might die, do they just take people who want to die into space and they just give their
Of
life for
course.
research? And she was like, no, that's fucked up. And I was like, how is that messed up? I mean, they want to die, just like let them die. And she started taking me to counseling, and I've been going to counseling for a long time since that.
In England, it used to actually be illegal
did
to
help.
commit suicide.
In America, it is illegal to.
It's-
because-
yeah.
That's why it's called
No,
committing
punishable.
suicide.
No. It used to
Like
be illegal to
committing a
commit
crime.
suicide and punishable by death.
Of course. Okay.
That's just efficient.
Yeah, right.
Why is it
Well,
not
there
that
was
everywhere
also a king
sometimes,
of Britain that
honestly?
made it illegal to die before he died.
It's weird.
It's
It's
illegal
weird,
to
mate.
die.
So
Wow, that's really fucking edgy. If you think about it,
What?
just making things illegal to die and then dying. And just...
like
It sounds like something a shonen.
I break the rule.
Yeah.
It sounds
I
like
break the
something a
rules.
shonen protagonist would say. It's like, you're not allowed to die before I do.
Put lawbreaker on my fucking headstone.
To answer your question with the human experimentation on that stuff, it did happen to a person during a test on accident,
Nice.
and he survived. But it's actually 3 different occasions it happened, one of which the guy did not survive because it was 17 seconds in which he was exposed.
So it's the threshold's like really sketchy.
It's 15. This threshold is super hard line 15.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
That
can
was
you
a
explain
Scott
what
Pilgrim
it feels
reference.
like? Because I'm really
Hi,
interested
Cosmere.
to know.
Apparently you smell raspberries or something.
What about raspberries?
What?
I love raspberries.
Yeah, I heard something somewhere that space should
In
smell
the
like raspberries.
Vacuum of
Oh.
space smells like raspberries.
Because it's something about the inside of your nose getting torn
Okay.
apart.
Yes, and if you enhance the smell, it would smell like raspberries.
Right, but you
You
wouldn't be able to
can't
smell it.
actually smell raspberries.
Yeah.
It is theoretically, if you enhanced what you are smelling to a point where your brain can understand it, it would
Yeah.
it would smell
Which
kind
is
of like
why,
raspberries.
Bono, when he does kill people, is known as the strawberry murderer.
the raspberry
He doesn't
murderer.
kill people.
Raspberry murderer. No, sometimes in a political thriller, you are forced to assassinate
No,
others.
because he is the pawn. All of these other outside
You're
political
just citing
forces.
Berserk now.
Yeah. You are.
Am I citing it?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Remember how
I do agree
Griffith
with
was like,
Griffith in
"Hey
this
Guts,
matter.
go kill that guy," and he was like, "Okay, Griffith."
You know what? Maybe Bono should just fuck old men. For power.
Oh,
and
wait.
money.
Wouldn't it be?
Are
For
we
his
actually?
armies.
Hey, are we actually just secretly writing the plot to Berserk, and
I
it
would
turns
hope
out that
not.
Griffith is actually just Guts?
Who is
Hey,
Nosferatu Zod?
What is a male cougar? It's a
It's a dilf.
silver fox.
It's called.
That's what they're called.
It's called creepy.
Right. But that's the thing, right? Is that they're not the same age.
It's called hot.
They're not the same age. One of them's older.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Oh, that's really weird. Okay, so like, how much older are we talking here?
10 years.
That's it?
Yeah.
How old's the main character going to be then?
22.
No, man, come on. We got to get a little
20.
pepper in there, you know? A little gray and pepper in the
22,
beard or something
32?
like that.
Wait, no, we're not actually doing this. We can't
What?
actually do the
I know.
fucking old dude.
We're not... What?
What?
We're
Who?
talking about him fucking himself.
Well, there can't be an age difference that's like extreme.
You're right. He's in Boys 23, so he has to be 22.
He has
He's
to be
perpetually
no,
22.
The before greater version of himself is 23.
Yeah, no, he's
actualized. He's
shit. No, wait.
actually 23.
No, wait, and he's about to be moved out as the head leader.
No, wait, it's
of
perfect.
Boys
'Cause then there
23.
can actually
And
be
then-
like a dominant one in their relationship of identical people.
No,
'Cause
yeah,
one of
the
them is older
reason
and
you have to
technically
be
greater.
22 is because no one lives up to him when they're 23, and he says, if you're not as good as I am by 23, you're gone.
I'll always be a year better than you, Bono-chan.
I was going with, he's becoming
year
23,
older, a
and
year
every
better.
member of Boys 23 is 22, but the person that,
Right,
the
but they all
version
get-
of him that came in
Except
is 22.
for the twink one who's 25.
Except for the twink one that's 25.
Because he's allowed because Bono respects him.
And
He's great at breakdancing.
older Bono, 23 Bono, is like slowly moving away from Boys 23 because he's getting too old. But then he's like testing previous Bono to like pass it down to him and to continue their relationship.
But then
as
he
rules-
realizes with this power that they can create the portals
Yes.
to fantasy worlds, he's like, we don't even need that anymore. We don't even need to do this. Boys 23 can go fuck itself while I go fuck myself. You know? It's perfect.
End scene
And then-
right there. End scene.
And then you see like them in their universe like
Them-
fucking each other,
yeah.
and then you fade back to the previous one, and it's Boys 23, all of the twinks, even the 25-year-old one, fucking each other.
No. And then the end credits are them floating in their own alternate universe in space, 69ing, spinning in a circle.
Yeah, now that we worked out the
Nutting
mechanics.
in each other's mouths, going the correct way so they don't slow down.
Yes.
And then they just go
No,
to terminal
so
velocity.
they don't gain speed. If they,
Well, terminal velocity is a gravity term, and in space that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, you're
oh
right.
yeah,
And then this.
Well, what is top speed in space?
Light
Speed of
speed.
light!
Yeah, speed of light, yeah.
But they have mass, so they can't reach it. They can reach
Yeah.
99.9 repeating.
well,
percent of it.
actually, it's relative to the amount of mass you have.
Yes, I know. But the number varies
And the
so
amount of
little
loads
between the
they
99
blow.
that it's just 99 repeating anyways.
Yeah.
The amount of loads they blow, the faster they get.
Oh,
Would headlights work at the
that's
speed of
why
light?
DDR
No, they
is
wouldn't.
so strong, because their steps become so fast that they become photonic, and their legs become photonic, and they gain light speed.
And then they just become celestial
Yes.
beings amongst the stars. Can that
Celestial
let's-
brains.
Yeah.
That's why we need to watch the Neil Breen movies. You guys, it's so celestial brains.
You're gay.
Please
Oh,
fix that one.
What one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah, it's out from
the soundproof foam. Same with that one on the left.
Oh, we actually have
you-
soundproof foam this time.
Raped my
Fun
soundproof
fact.
foam.
Yeah, fun fact.
Max
because
tilt.
we're using Chris's stream room,
Might sound a little better.
it's probably sounds.
Oh, and
better.
we're not gonna have to get rid of the ground loop.
Yeah, which means you can take it immediately.
Y'all welcome.
And this, yeah, it's gonna be.
my tummy hairs a little bit of a tingle with that one, Bono.
Can one of the grooming processes be that he avoids Truck-kun?
Well, the whole
Just-
grooming
just for the
process
meme?
is that he's defeating the other members of Boys 23, the other 22.
No.
No.
No. He is overtaking them within the group. That's
no,
the
I'm
political thriller point.
No.
Is that he's
No, the
gaining more
political thriller
influence.
point should be something political, you piece of shit.
I'm sorry. You have never read an idol-themed manga, then.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this is not an idol-themed manga.
Actually, wait.
Okay.
Idol manga are all political thrillers.
Wait.
Right, but this is not an idol manga.
Guys,
this is a political
think
thriller
it-
manga first,
no.
not an idol manga first. You're just
I
trying to
think-
base it off
I
of past
think,
experiences.
being
No,
idols.
I'm
think
trying to
about-
create something new.
Think about post-scarcity for a second. Who really would be in charge? Would it be politics? No. It would be the people that could garner the most clout with their own creative decisions.
It would
i.e. Boys 23.
No, it would literally just be people who control the farming buildings that create the food that eliminates scarcity and the VR companies. That's it.
I don't know if
I don't
that's
know.
necessarily
In post
true.
It was
post scarcity, the resources to create farms is so easy.
Right.
That's why
I'm
there's
just
no
saying,
big
though,
farming
it
company
would
that would
have to
in
be
control.
maintained.
Yeah, but
Farming is not a thing that you can just do once.
No, but post scarcity.
Well, I mean, to truly
the idea you're
eliminate
talking about a
post scarcity
futuristic
would
world.
just to
Yeah, in post scarcity there isn't farming.
There wouldn't be a
is
need for
just
food.
Made. There is
Yeah.
no need
Okay.
for food.
Okay. Oh, let me explain the farming thing, because I've always had this really cool idea of a really progressive futuristic society where they have literal skyscrapers in their crazy super cities, and each floor is literally just an automated but like natural farm. So they have like rows of soil with perfectly genetically made plants, and robots automatically like pick them and shit.
Hideo Kojima
And it's just a giant tower
had a
filled with
similar
farms.
idea with
It's so fucking
police
cool.
knots.
Yeah, but that's gay.
Because in police knots, the big science thing
We're
that
just
makes
gonna keep
them
going with it. That's
yeah, that makes them gain their futureness
That's fine.
is they get to artificially make sunlight, and so they can grow plants.
Hey, we should play Death Stranding as a Let's Play when it comes out.
Death Stranding, sure. I'd be
You know,
interested.
you guys keep planning all these games to play, but we literally record like once every other week for that.
yeah. You know, it's a
20 hours.
long-term deal. Long term.
Hey guys, you know you
We're
should
gonna
do?
die playing video
You-
games.
You know what you guys should do? Play the new Warmind DLC for Destiny 2. Just kidding. Kill me.
Bring your work here later.
The out of the three people,
Free zone, except for me.
out of the three people you are offering to play Destiny 2, I'm the only one who even might take you up on the offer.
Yeah, I don't
and
know
I
if you
don't want to
should.
fall back into that pit of playing Destiny with you and competing
No,
for
no,
world
I
first
was
shit.
I was gonna say.
I don't know. You might
should-
actually be able to beat him in Destiny,
Unlike
No,
unlike
Logan,
Warframe.
in Warframe,
no.
fuck off.
Which
you would
is
never
just
be able
better
to
than
beat me in
Destiny.
Destiny.
Beat Chris? No.
No.
Chris plays it so much more than I do.
Sorry. You underestimate how good I get at video
He's
games.
ridiculously good at Destiny. It's
Here's
the only
the problem.
game he plays.
Here's the problem, though. You're too far, because Warframe is literally just a timeline at this point. And if I keep getting farther and farther on the timeline, you have no hopes of passing.
Right,
me.
well, you have 89 hours and I have 55.
But
I got like 30.
for
Not even.
Chris, Destiny is a foreseeable progression thing that if you do have
Here's
enough
the
skill
thing.
in the gunplay, then it actually
Yeah.
does matter. With Warframe, it's like, oh,
Now-
if you get the
now,
best shit, you don't.
Here's the thing
doesn't
in
matter.
Destiny. Because when I played Destiny, I was among the laughing stocks.
of the podcast?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, when I played Destiny, I was one of the
There are
laughing
no
stocks
rails.
in that I was one of like the top PvE players.
Yeah, because you don't
Yeah, I
have the
do
brain to
both,
fight
though.
real people.
But you are more respected because you're a top PvP player too.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
No
like,
one cares about the PvP.
I don't know, you're
No
right.
one in the Destiny community knows who I am.
I'm,
Right.
I'm just
Well,
saying, I
I mean-
wouldn't know that you were a top PvE player from the way you play Warframe.
Fuck off.
Listen,
It's true.
Listen, not to flame anyone here if you guys play Destiny, but realistically, the truth behind it is that the mechanics for PvE in that game are actually laughable. And
Right,
Any
right.
10-year-old that has
Which is-
feet could play that
Right,
game.
which is why
That's
me and you
That was a
hit
good
top
fucking
100 in
He's
House
fitting
of
in
Wolves
more.
just because we
Right.
did it in one day really fast.
Right.
Because it's so easy.
He's making
like
jokes that are too elaborate.
the thing is that the skill ceiling is so low when it comes to PvE play that like I could be competitive with Chris in the sense that like he can't get better because there's not much to get better at.
Low skill ceilings is just makes terrible games
It's-
always.
Like literally, the only competitive part of PvE is like, hey, by the way, I managed to jump on this thing like
Faster than you.
5 seconds faster than you.
Yeah.
The mechanics of the
Or-
fights are all
remember-
boring and take no skill at all.
Remember
the reason
when-
I said, and the reason I didn't say anything pertaining to hands is because it's too easy.
It's too easy to
No,
play
I know.
with your
No,
hands.
we got
Yeah,
the joke.
It has
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be.
You have to use the DDR pad.
That's why I said you were fitting in more because
Right.
you're making jokes that are too elaborate for their own good, but it's to emphasize a point. That's all we do.
Remember House of Wolves though when like we started it and the only reason you weren't first in the world is because you were like, no, I'll pop my things later.
Oh my god, yeah,
You
that was
fucking
actually
dick.
the dumbest thing. It was really stupid. Me
Like,
and
oh, I-
Duncan both were top 100 for reaching max level, but the only reason that we weren't first and second
It's because we were
is
like,
we both.
oh, we'll pop these special items that give us XP later
Yeah,
because we want to get different gear or something. We were idiots and there was no reason to do it.
I was 28th and he was 57th in the world.
And it was bullshit.
And it was bullshit. We could have just popped it immediately and would have been first.
Mind you,
and second.
I was 57th. He got it 20 minutes before I did.
Yeah.
It was the next mission in which I hit max.
Yeah.
But fuck Destiny. It's gay.
You realize
Yeah.
that Warframe is basically Destiny,
Yeah.
but like a little different
also
and
gay.
a little better. Yeah.
It's also gay, but the end game isn't PvP. It is
Listen.
literally just,
All right.
hey, I'm pretty.
I'm a
Hey,
professional.
there's kind of a story
I'm
now,
a professional
by the way.
Minecraft
yeah, just
player.
randomly
now,
80
okay?
hours in.
Yeah.
At 80 hours in, now there's a story, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you in compilations, like I was saying earlier, of all the Minecraft YouTubers who make compilations for people who cuss. 12 times Minecraft streamers have cussed on stream.
You're really
No, that's
provoking me.
Fortnite, idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, fudge muppet.
It's
No,
10
fuck.
Fortnite creators who have sworn.
Oh my god, did you guys hear Alex said scuffed on stream?
Did you hear the doc's
Wow.
trying to buy some bath salts when he's already losing upon you?
I love
What
that.
the fuck is he trying to do with that?
What the fuck?
Oh,
were here.
You were there for that.
You were
No,
here.
but when did your voice do that?
What?
Like, the only time I've ever heard you sound that British is when you're, like...
That's my bad British
is when
accent.
Yeah, when you're doing Fable characters.
Okay, fun fact. I can't really do it anymore, but when I was like a sophomore in high school, I could do a perfect Fable British voice. and since I played so much Fable back then, I
You
could
were
quote...
not far off just now.
Really?
No.
Well, I was just talking about how the duck was like buying bath salts, but it didn't make sense because he already lived in a pond, so like I was suspicious.
Oh, the only good voice...
So like, what what kind of bath is he gonna put the salts in? It's like he lives in a pond.
You see, the only voice I can do that people like is a very bad voice where I get many bottles.
Nobody likes
I
that.
collect
Never,
them,
ever has anybody said that
and
they
then
like that.
I give them to the homeless.
The one
and
thing
they
I do
thank
like
me
is that you're
with
raising
broken
strong pigs to
pants.
feed your beats.
They
That's the good line.
Was this a thing before the video game meme?
which video game? Meme?
This accent. I don't think it was.
I've done this forever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
No,
Video game meme?
It's
Why you have to be mad? It's only game.
Oh yeah. I
oh
was-
no, this is older than
what?
that.
We've literally been doing it all day,
Wait.
and you had to ask.
Right,
Okay.
because you did it earlier, and now it's in my head.
Right.
What about a title
a title.
for the personal isekai? What about a title?
Pro Bono.
Pro
Oh,
Bono.
that's actually
No,
really
Because
good.
it's pro bono. Yes, Duncan.
Wait, it has to have Dance Dance in the title.
Fuck you. Right. But
DDR hit the streets pro bono.
not hit the
I
streets.
know. Pro Bono is so much catchier.
Yeah.
Well, we can have pro bono in the title still. We just gotta work
Dance Dance 23 Pro
Dance
Bono.
Dance semicolon. Pro Bono.
Semicolon, not even colon.
I mean, sorry,
semicolon?
colon. Yeah, I don't
No,
know. why
now
I
it
said
has to be
Yeah, now it
semicolon.
has to be
Dance
semicolon.
Dance 23 Boys
Wait.
to Bono.
Pro Boys to Bono.
Maybe pro boner because essentially it just becomes an isekai hentai at some point.
No.
No, it
We
happens
don't
No,
do
that's
that in
the
the
sequel.
official.
That's the sequel.
No. We leave that to the community.
Yeah.
Dude.
Leave that to the
Okay.
dojo.
Chris,
This
Chris,
is how you get
it's-
fan art
yeah.
and
It's
dojos.
not hentai if gas clouds cover everything.
Right.
It's not
Or
hentai.
really, really bright lights.
It's not hentai if falling DDR arrows cover everything.
It's so perfect. I can imagine that
Every
scene.
time there's a dick, it's just a little fucking.
It's
note
just like a
comes
down
out.
arrow
Yeah,
right
yeah.
where the dick
right
is.
where the dick's supposed to be. That'd be fucking
like
great.
in Kill la Kill where there's just the bright lights. Everyone
Yeah.
just has DDR like arrows.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
be
fucking
wonderful.
perfect.
Yeah.
So,
No, I
so
think
it's Dance Dance 23.
Every day we make dreams here,
Boys
Chris.
to Bono.
Boys
Every
to
day.
Bono.
Right. So the real question is like, would you guys actually watch this isekai?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
love
the
that.
Isekast. We do everything that's bad.
Right.
Chris,
okay.
But this would actually
I mean,
be
out
funny.
of I mean,
Yeah,
out
it
of
would be funny.
I mean, out of pure interest, not
Yes,
because
Chris,
of
you
course.
read
I have
shitty
read
things. No,
over
see, I don't want
1,000
the. I don't
isekai.
want
Well,
the.
you're missing the point.
I don't want.
Oh, you're
the-
saying if I wasn't a
out
monster.
of out of interest. I'm not saying out of necessity.
All right,
Well, yeah,
Duncan.
just because the setting is so unique. This is the same reason I read fuck, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like Boys Idols.
Duncan, grit your teeth, get your Chad jaw out. Think like a real Chad. Would you read this manga?
Yeah, bro.
He did it.
I take off my glasses to read
For
it.
the same reason, I read the Yakuza Idol manga. Do you guys know about that? Okay, there's a manga in which these 3 Yakuzas fuck up really bad. I've probably talked about this on the Isekast before.
This has literally
This
been
manga
the
is so-
only thing
this
you
manga is
talked to any
special.
of us about for like
What?
3 weeks. Just Yakuza in general.
No, not Yakuza the series. These
No.
people are just Yakuzas.
No, I know. I'm just saying just the word
Oh, okay.
has been
Yakuzis.
mentioned.
Yeah, the Kuzis.
Yakuzis.
Yeah.
But he,
Yakuzis chilling in
these 3 guys fuck up really bad, and they get sent to Taiwan to get sex change operations, and then they're made into really pretty girls and forced into idol training, and they become Tokyo's best idols. But they're 3 massive Yakuza dudes that were forced into this position, and they want to die, but their will to live is so strong that they're not killing themselves.
I like how they want to die, but their will
The
to live
only
is so
reason
strong.
I'm
Wait,
reading
they
this-
still have their pinkies on.
Yeah, because they needed them to look good,
Right.
so they were given more
Right, so
pinkies.
there's
Now,
no
does it look
deformities.
realistic? Is the big question.
No, this isn't Vagabond.
No, they don't look like men.
Also, if
turned
you haven't
into
read
women.
No,
They look
Vagabond,
like
I
cute
don't know what
idol
you're
girls.
doing.
No, that's
That
what I'm
manga's
saying.
actually
No, that's what I'm
beautiful.
saying. Does it look not realistic? I guess that's not the right word because we're talking about fucking manga. Does it look like? Does it
Vagabond
look
looks
like they're
realistic.
just like men in wigs or?
No, they look like cute idol girls.
Quite the transformation, Taiwan.
Right.
My applause.
And they do this, and they're like,
You know, Taiwan's actually like the
they're
capital
the
of sex
biggest
changes in the
idols,
world,
and they
do
hate
really
it
well.
so much.
Capital as in they do it the best.
Yeah. But
pretty cool.
they were just like, they're mortified people,
pretty gay.
and the setting is so
kidding.
weird.
gay.
That's why I'm
Fuck
reading it,
off.
and I would read this manga we came up with for the exact same reason.
You know what? You know what, Duncan? I rescind my gay switch thing because it's not a thing. Because apparently Taiwan is just that switch.
Oh, Taiwan,
It's
the,
rescind,
the
not
place.
No, I rescind it.
Okay, I'm officially
saying.
not word say many doing.
What the
But the
fuck,
were
dude?
up to the.
Never
Me too.
never say not.
Don't jump that way.
Don't jump.
Code dead.
Only
Don't smoke.
bring it stronger.
Right, Logan?
Very yum.
The key to success.
Nope, you said it wrong already.
Fascism.
All right, I think we're good.
Are we good? Is this the end of an episode?
Adios, fellas.
That's been us. Byesies.
Bye.
I'm gonna go beat my dick.